stop being ignorant and take the outcome of it. Your father left you with the wrong name. And I need you not to forget.
Your father led you with the wrong name.
Everything that you do under the water will always pop up. What people need to know today from Aya, I want to give you a message, clear message. And let anyone who will deny it try to debate me here. First of all, we don't have anything to support today in Sudan. Not even SRF or RSF or SR, which I don't even know.
SR
There's
what?
nothing you can defend. RSF today, which is led by General Meti, they are targeting black people. They identify themselves as Arab. Truth must be said. Yet they are eating people alive. But who created it? Well, the one who created this, RSF. Who invited RSF to come to the city 2019? Former President of Sudan, al-Bashir, from your side. Am I wrong? I think I'm not wrong. Because he was the one who created it. You talk about things that a lot of people are saying now, people are being racist nowadays. Who built it? You were the one who built it. Racism start from the government to the youth of Sudan. Those who believe themselves that they are Arab. We've always been saying this, to all of you. Being an Arab doesn't mean you need to, to be isolated from people who that you find in Sudan. You came to Sudan. You are not coming from nowhere, but you come from Sudan. We have been told you not to do something with dividing us. But today, see it. You have privilege that I don't have in Sudan, Khalid. Privilege that you can be able to go to school. Best education in Sudan from day one. I don't have that. Unless I have to change my name to be Mohammed. Khalil, it is still identity of Sudanese. It is in your hand. Khalid, be a man and take the outcome. The cause of many Sudanese all of their life are in your hand. Anyone who resembles you in Sudan, the cause will follow you to your graveyard. And I'm being honest about it. The people who love your life today in Al-Fashir were sent out by Brown. How long the military have been in that base? They've been there for like two to 3 months without medication, no food, no nothing for them. But Brown
can we stop blaming each other and talk about
to protect his own side? If you do the math today, your people never experienced the war, and he's saying it's not a civil war. It is. Even what happened in Medina that you are talking today, that what happened in Medina, Arab were slaughtered. Which one? The Kekel. Kekel was the one who slaughtered people. Do you think he will unalive one of his brothers? When Kekel slaughtered people in Medina, when Kekel slaughtered people in some areas, when Kekel slaughtered who? No one. He slaughtered only black people. The people who are dying today in Sudan, most of them are black people, are losing their lives, their children, women. But will you tell me today that there are women from your side that have been slaughtered? The children from your side have been slaughtered? When? What is it? Show us. Even the video that you are saying that is circulated on social media, all these people who have been on media are black people. Show me one of your family. Our family have been paying for this for a long time. And you try to act here like make it look like a color thing. Is it not a color thing? You're saying that you don't have privilege today. You don't have privilege today. But from the day that we got independence, since 1965, you've been at that privilege. And today you deny not to have it. The same privilege that you think that you don't have today, you have it. Because your place has been secure. And that's why many black people are dying in their respectful areas. And you have been secure. Tell me which side in Somalia has been attacked. Show me one. If you talk about Khartoum, Khartoum is the capital city of Sudan. Any Sudanese must be there. Even sometimes you ask me, when I go to Khartoum, you will ask me, when did you come from West? While you know, capital city is so diverse, anyone can be in. But today say that you don't have privilege, you still have privilege to live. But we don't have privilege. We have to die. And that's why our children, women, ladies are dying daily by daily bread. Even though yes, they have been banned by UAE. But who created that? Bashir. Bashir was the one who created it. Which side today is divided today? Your side. And my people are dying. I'm not here to do all this kind of thing. And don't even try, don't even dare.
Okay, this is way too long. It's too traumatic. But,
because there's background noise when I speak
I'm not here to do all this kind of thing. And don't even try, don't even dare to say that, remove that flag. That flag doesn't represent you.
oh,
Represent me.
oh,
But you still my right away.
oh.
You refuse.
He said that flag represents me, but not you. Oh my goodness.
Be a Sudanese. And I accept it to be a Sudanese. The fear being Sudanese. Because you call yourself Arab or claim Arab in Sudan. But I promise you one thing, that you will never forget in your life. And I'm honest about it. Even though you denied it, my brother, our hand might not touch you, but the cause will follow you to your graveyard. From your generation to generation.
Okay, can I respond? I'm dropping. I'm dropping. Can I respond? I'm dropping. Okay, can I respond?
Khalil,
What do you want to do?
let's talk about solution here. Let's
No,
talk
he
about
just
solution.
said-
Not
Our Gambia, please
take
stop.
apart.
No, he asked me very
Speak about
Our Gambia.
please.
Our Gambia, stop. We don't know
I
nothing
wanna
about this.
we talk about solution.
Okay,
Wait,
we talk about
Blaming
solution.
each other. What happened?
Thank you,
It happened in the past. Let's talk about the future. How to bring the country together.
Not in the past, still continue to the brother our Gambia. If you ask that
Bob.
question, if you anything that you deny,
Blaming. I don't know what happened in Sudan, but blaming each other will not solve the problem.
Oh my goodness.
bro. So we are talking about death and life, okay? Let him deny what he want to deny, or let him say what he want to say.
We're gonna be here 24 hours, and you
Can you guys hear me?
blaming each other.
Okay, can I talk now, Miss Call?
We want to bring
Okay,
love
let me see.
between Arabs and blacks
دقيقة
in Sudan.
سكت أور غامبيا سكت صاحبك طيب
You
رجاء.
talk, brother, speak English, he would understand you. You know English. So
Okay,
go ahead.
okay. Tell him to stay quiet. Tell him to stay quiet. You asked me a couple of questions and I'm responding. Okay. Now
You
put
don't
mute
ask me.
because
Please. let's not
I'm
be-
responding to everything you said.
Yes.
I'm responding to everything
I
you
need you
said.
to not even respond. I want you to
I will.
deny. I need you to deny.
I will.
Deny.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm everything I'll respond to. Don't tell me I need you to deny. Don't command or control the debate. You said what you said. Now it's my turn to reply. Don't tell me how the debate goes. This is not how conversation goes. That's one. Okay? Now, put mute because there's background noise when I speak when you talk. So you can hear me clearly. And then you can respond because I'm dropping.
Go ahead. What
Put
do you
mute
want to
طيب.
say?
I'm mute. I'm mute طيب.
Bro, you cannot command me.
I'm not commanding you. I'm
There's
asking
no
you
back
that
noise here. Go ahead. Say what do you want to say, bro?
you're going to interrupt me. ما في مشكلة. Now, here's the thing. As I said, this is what you're doing on every life. What you do is this. You bring about the fact that these are Arabs, these are Africans, these are this, these are that. My second man in command, Kabashi Moral, okay? He's Nubawi, like the girl who just cried crocodile tears here. Huh? He's Nubawi too. Why is he my second man, or why is he's my general now? He's second man in the country. Kabashi, okay? Another point to add. When you bring up conversations like this, you're helping the colonizer that you say you are fighting. When you know that what is happening in Sudan and the videos that you're seeing right now, this is the reason why you're talking now and there's so many people here. Because of what fashion and what the people saw and how it horrified people. That was the Rapid Support Forces. You ask me when were your people unalive, like my people, as if you're more Sudani than I am. I was born in Sudan. I have more than 30 family members actively fighting in the front lines. I lost 22 friends and family. And you come and tell me what happened to you? In Madani, more than 2,000 women were unalived in the most horrific ways, and the videos are everywhere. You tell me, bring me the video? Just right now, if you want, simply type Madani RSF. Madani is Arab, like you say. Why did the RSF attack them? This is what you're doing. What you're doing is you're trying to take away the spotlight of the fact that this is not a civil war. Because when I say this is Sudani against Sudani, or a black and white, this is a race issue. What you're doing is you're removing the UAE from the equation. What you're doing is you are giving them a get out of jail free card. Why? Because you're saying the Arabs' fault, the white man's fault. When if you have any brain, you can clearly see the UAE is the main reason why the videos that got us here talking.
Khalid, did you say like the black
Dagiga. I did not look. I did not cut anyone.
Did you say?
I did not interrupt anyone. I did not interrupt anyone. I did not interrupt anyone.
You're telling us how feeling that is a crocodile crying.
I did not listen. I didn't interrupt.
Did you call her like her feelings a crocodile?
I did not
Did you
interrupt.
say her feelings?
Can I finish?
No,
Can I
you
finish?
can't say. You can't say that. You
Please
can't
let
say
him
that
learn,
from
please.
this one.
Can I finish? If
Yeah,
I'm
did
lying,
you call that black woman
can I
feeling her
finish?
mention that she is
Can I
a crocodile
finish?
crying?
Can I finish?
What you
You can
talking
reply
about?
after I'm done. You can reply after I'm done. I did not interrupt you.
No, we
I did
can't. We
not
can't.
interrupt
We can't
you.
listen for this. We
Okay.
can't listen for this.
Okay.
You can't
okay.
call her
You
like a
care less?
crocodile crying.
Listen. Why are
How
you so?
can
Why are you
call
so
that
upset?
for her?
Why are you so
No,
upset?
because
After I'm done,
you
finish.
piss me off.
I
You
piss you
piss
off,
me
yes.
off when the black
I
queen
piss you off,
was
yes.
feeling her.
Can I speak now?
He really said when the Black Queen was feeling her emotions. Sorry, that was so disgusting.
Aya, because I don't know if you're hosting this or because this is crazy. Can I?
That felt very virtue signaling. Listen, I'm black myself, but that felt really disgusting.
Can I finish, Aya? Or what's going on here?
Drop him.
Can I? Oh, drop me now.
Yes.
Remember, everyone knows your agenda now.
Let him finish.
Everyone knows.
So, because you not lying again.
Remember
You talk
this.
about why she was brought in.
Remember this.
But the same thing,
Remember
how many
this.
Sudanese agree with them black people?
Remember this. This will come back to you, I promise. I'm not going to say anything else. This will come back to you. I promise. I know. Listen, I know. I'm dropping
No,
wallahi.
Khalid, you can't.
I am dropping. But let me just tell you something. One day, I know you guys, some of you. Listen.
Don't drop.
Wallahi, in God's name, regardless of this live, of everything, this is to everyone here. Dagiga. To everyone sitting here, I'm dropping. Well, I'm leaving. Promise.
Don't drop.
To everyone sitting here, okay? Dagiga bas. To everyone sitting here, one day, this exact thing will come and haunt you. You know, by every standard of humanity, when you call it,
What you talking about?
when you call
This guy,
when you
has no-
call
Who gonna hand us?
When you about humanity, brother.
Kobe, I'm coming to your live.
Being honest with yourself.
I'm coming to your live, Kobe.
You don't even know what humanity mean. You don't know nothing about humanity.
Now, guys,
So after that,
Miss Call.
I have to say things before they leave.
Miss Call, I had wanted Khalid to begin because I'm Sudanese soldier and I'm from black community and I want him to be a
Oh, this guy, by the way, he lied. He said he was a Sudanese soldier. I think he's an RSF soldier, if I'm not mistaken, Pat. Because he lied as well about that. I wanted to show this clip, I think, to the people maybe who might be new. Give me a second. I think... Oh, this, you see this guy right here? Hold on. This guy right here, he's a RSF supporter. He is in Libya. Him and his wife get on panels. He gets paid to spread propaganda for the RSF. Captain is his name. And he's on her panel, by the way. Okay. And then, hold on. What is this clip? What is this?
I know before I speak, I want to know your opinion. I want to test your IQ. At the beginning, he said it was the rapid supported, yes. The rapid support forces did that, yes. But she's all right, she's in the hospital. But then he said, no, actually, It is not the Rapid Support Forces who done that to her. And the guy before this one said it was an SAF guy wearing a Rapid Support Forces shirt, even though we know for a fact the location that this happened was in an area controlled by the militia, the Rapid Support Forces. Before I give you my comment about what the guy just said, I want to know Aya genuinely, right? Because look, the 186 people here, if you read the comments, beside the ones who are paid by the RSF, the ones who have profile photos, you can see that they're not just a user accounts, they're saying the truth and calling you out. So now I ask you this in front of 185 people. Did what they just told you make sense in your head as someone who's an activist, as someone who fights propaganda that is from colonialists on our land, in Africa generally? Does what they said make sense to you?
Okay. You know, for me, not only when it comes to Sudan, for most of African countries that are going through stress, my videos is not just a content, it's like investigative journalist.
Oh my God.
Like you investigate.
Hold on, there was a a very important clip of hers that I actually wanted to show, but I will let people up. Hold on. I will let everyone up for now. Khalid, if you want, you can come up too, by the way. Hold on.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. I'm letting people up. Anybody who wants to talk, I'll let you up. I'll show you another clip. I really, really need to show you this. This is a very, very important clip, so let me look for it. But while I look for the clip, you guys can talk.
Yeah, I just want to say something real quick. First of all, Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Hope
Even.
um,
Alaikum salam.
I was one of the individuals that was up and Assalamu alaikum ya Khalid, Habbobi akhi. Long time no see, my brother.
وعليكم السلام brother كيف الأخبار إن شاء الله طيب.
Alhamdulillah, fam. I was one of the individuals that was engaging with Captain during one of these lives, and this same individual was mocking our women for being grapes, literally saying, ha ha, ha, look at your women, what's happening to your women, look at what's happening to your women. That's literally what he was saying. And when I translated it to Aya, she didn't care. She didn't care, right? And last but not least, I'm going to just say this real quick because I have to drop, but our people got unalive too, right? I don't know where these people are coming up with these things. My village had 600 people get unalived in like one day. In one day, family members, right? Khalid can testify to this, right? I've gotten on phone calls with Khalid and literally cried my eyes out at our people getting unalived. For them to come up and host lives to clout chase and pretend like they care about Sudanese people when they only care about specific people, as if we're not Sudanese. I've never once in my whole life have I ever said that I'm Arab. And I'm from the northern region. I've never once said that I'm Arab. This has nothing to do with being Arab. But yeah, I'm gonna let the other brothers speak, تفضلوا يا شباب. And I'm looking for the video as well. I'm looking for that same video with Captain mocking our women, right? I'm looking for that same video, and as soon as I find it, I'm gonna either post it or I'm gonna send it to Kovi or Khalid so they can post it.
جزاك الله خير الله يرحمهم أخوي سامر. First, thank you, Kofi, for bringing this to light. And I hope Ali's followers is still here. A lot of people were commenting about, oh, Khalid, you're so patient, this and that. But the same reason why I want you or I need you to let Ali know who this person is and how dangerous she is, right, is the same reason why I was so... The thing is, to us Sudanese, and this is to the non-Sudanese who follow Ali or his mods, okay? you need to know that for us Sudanese who are on the ground, who are seeing this, going through this, and I'm sure Ali said it a lot, we don't have the privilege to treat this like a topic of debate, go up on lives, be emotional, and we the burden of being straight or not being emotional, containing everything we feel from anger. Anyone who would hear the things that they said while going through what my or our country is going through would lose it immediately. No one would, but unfortunately, we don't have that privilege. This is why I had to be as calm and contained as I could, because we don't have any other choice. Folks like Aya, as much as dangerous as she is, there's a lot of her in the other side of TikTok, Arab speaking. But in the English speaking TikTok, she's very prominent. Okay? So this is why it's extremely important that you guys let Ali know exactly, and let everyone know, not just Ali, everyone know how dangerous this woman is. It's very, very crucial. But thank you, everyone, for the engagement. And exactly, yes, gotta raise awareness. And thank you,
Okay.
Kobe.
No problem, Khalid. Please. I beg you, no problem. I did find the video, by the way. I wanted to show the video, okay? This video is incredibly cringy. This is how she starts her live. This was a live that she did about Ethiopia, okay? And before we go to King, I want to show this live. This is so cringy. So she stands there. Hold on. Playing the national anthem. So sorry. She's playing the national anthem. Look at her. Tell me this is not cringy.
Thank
Hold
you.
on. She plays the whole song.
Thank you. So finally, our flight land in Addis, and we are going straight to the State House. This is my right, okay? This is my right. Maybe you are having some issues when you are looking.
So sorry. That's cringy. I had to show that clip to you guys. I'm so sorry. But yeah, no, this person is is just weird. She's so obsessed with East African countries in general and spreading like UAE propaganda about all the East African issues. But yeah, if anybody wants to talk, by the way, Khalid, by the way, can I just say, like, you genuinely, like, amazing job. You were very calm. I would have crashed out. Also, she follows me back. She follows me because I clicked on her profile. It says follow back. So crazy. But like, you had a lot of poise, a lot of calm. So good on you for that. Kudos to you, genuinely, Khalid. But I wanted to go to King. You had a question, I think.
Yeah, I just want to say to actually, that I unfollowed that girl there a few weeks ago for some reason. Like, I don't know if was you around when she was walking with Ali?
No, I didn't see that, no.
You didn't see that? So when she was walking with Ali, it was all nice and calm. But then after she went our separate ways, I noticed that she hasn't came back in Ali. I think she came back in Ali's chat one time. One evening or one afternoon, and then I noticed that I haven't seen her back in Ali for some reason. So I'm thinking, what's going on? How this woman been with Ali for 3 days, and then all of a sudden now, she's not anywhere to be seen. So from that time, I thought something was sus with this girl, so I kind of unfollowed her for a reason. Like my gut instinct saying, let me unfollow this woman. And then I noticed that she used to have posts of Ali up on her live stream, like at the top.
Yeah, do
That
you see her? I'm so sorry to cut you, King. Do you see her photo now? Her photo is literally Ali.
yeah,
She's
yeah,
using, yep.
but what is here? This profile has been in Ali's chat recently in the views. I've seen it recently in the views. I even seen it last week in Ali's chat in the views, but it's not saying nothing. But I didn't clock that it was her. And I mentioned it the other day on Ali's panel, yeah. So what happened to that woman that used to follow him for that 3 days? But no one said anything. So I just changed the topic. But as I said, I noticed, yeah, she used to have a few comments, like 3 posts on her profile that she pinged with Ali, at least 3 of them, but they disappeared now. Like the 3 posts
No,
that she had Ali on her profile, they
I tried
disappeared.
to warn Ali about her, but I was muted. I
But how
guess,
long ago? Can I ask you guys? How long ago did you know about this lady then?
for a
I've known
while.
about her since last year. And I messaged the mods. I messaged 2 of the mods. I messaged Ali the moment, because I didn't know from the beginning that she walked with him. I think after I found out, I tried to message him multiple times because him and I are mutuals on TikTok, but he didn't get my message, and I understand he's probably tired at night, so he probably doesn't check his messages.
Oh,
So I
sorry,
tried.
1 second, sis. Can you change your background? Because I think they're finding it hard to read the comments in it because of the white.
Okay, give me a second.
Yeah.
Now it should be better. And I tried to message the mods. I'm guessing they were probably very busy, or so they basically probably didn't see my messages either. And then today I saw her on the background, and I was like, okay, I have to warn.
Okay, so you saw her as well, yeah? Because I saw her in Ali's chat today. I knew I wasn't seeing
No,
things.
I saw her photo on his background. He had a poster of her on his background, and so I said, okay, I have to come on the panel and warn them. So yeah.
She was in Ali's chat today, this morning. Yeah, she was in Ali's chat this morning for a few minutes, and then the profile left. Because when I go in Ali's chat, I always look through the views and see who is in there. I always do it. It's something that I'm used to, because I used to be a streamer, innit? So I always look at my viewers. But then she goes, the profile disappeared, innit? So I didn't think nothing about it. So I spoke to someone backstage earlier on, and I said to them, do you remember this lady that used to walk with Ali? And they said, yeah. And I said, have you noticed that she disappeared since the day that she last walked with him? And they was like, oh yeah, you're right, Kingstar, I haven't been seeing her. I was like, yeah, something is not right about her, this lady. And then as soon as I come off the phone, I come into Ali's panel, I see the picture of her up on the screen, and you lot talking about this woman. It's fucking crazy, man. This is why I always say to Ali, yeah, be careful who you meet. Make sure you know who you meet first. You need to know who you're meeting, who is following you.
No, but my thing is, I don't blame Ali for not knowing, right? Like, she's
that's
very
true.
sneaky in the way that she operates, right? Like, I don't blame him for not knowing, right? Like, he wasn't in those lives. He didn't see her paneling RSF people, right? RSF members. But yeah, I mean, kudos for everybody that's showing, like, that's speaking out about her, because she's dangerous. She's a double-headed snake.
One
This
thing I
woman.
need to say.
I think before I forget, what made me a bit scared was when they told me today that she was planning on walking into Sudan with him. So she was planning on meeting him in Egypt, and then walking together into Sudan with him, which to me it seems to me personally, it seems like a setup, if you ask me. I don't know.
So what happened was that she came to Ali, yeah, got close to Ali, done a walk with Ali, got Ali's number, and then disappeared, go by her business. She hasn't been seen around. So she's been organizing whatever a plan she got to going on when she meet up with Ali in Egypt. Basically, obviously, having Ali's number, you can hack into someone's phone just by having a number. You can track them. Even if they take out the SIM card, they could still track your phone using your VPN or record a MIE number, which is a number that's your phone registration number. They can still track your phone if they have that number. So this is what I'm going to say to Nani. If you speak to Ali tonight or tomorrow morning, please tell him to get rid of that phone that the SIM card was in. Get rid of that phone for his safety. The chip, get rid of the chip.
Assalamualaikum all. Sorry, King, to inject you. I'm at work right now. I just wanted to say one thing. This lady from the beginning that she started working with Ali, she sounds suspicious. She sounds something else. But look at the things. Always with the pure heart that Ali has, every single step that he take, he is a step away from her. Even when they were sleeping at the hotel, even the location are way different, way far from each other. Ali has to walk to the another hotel to sleep there. So, but I wanted to tell everybody, inshallah, let's put the prayer that nothing would happen. And this is what I wanted to ask almost 120 people that is in here. Please, this woman, she needs a report. So if you guys are supporting Sudanese community, if you guys are supporting the humanity, if you guys are care of each other, each one of you guys that are in here, please do the report on her TikTok. Please and please, that's all I wanted to say. And thank you, Khalid. You are very gentleman. You are very patient. You are very, very clear talking. And we really need that kind of the patience. We can see the debate is kind of a fight from them because they're liars. If the judge today sit both of you guys looking into it, the debate, they are the losers because they can see it on their faces that what they're lying or what they're trying to do. But the patience, keep on your patience. And then Sister Covey, thank you very much to put the alert. And thank you very much for what you are doing it. And thank you very much for supporting your community. And I love you guys all. I can go down now.
Thank you.
Let me speak. Let me speak.
To be clear, I just want to be clear. I'm Eritrean. I'm not Sudanese. Just wanted to be clear. But thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yes, Miss, you want to say something?
Yeah. Assalamu alaikum. Hello, everyone. Okay, I requested to come to speak first because it's almost 2 a.m. for us. Even last night we didn't sleep well. What I want to say is this. Ali is somebody with a very beautiful heart, and also the journey that he planned is for a good cause. And inshallah, with the help of Allah, Ali will get there safe, will be protected, and will be safe by protection of Allah, not as human being. We can do anything, we can plan everything, but the planner of all these things is Allah, no human being. One. The other thing is this. From the time that lady had her interest in working with Ali, she was kind of suspicious to me. She really came to join Ali for the cause, but there's a way she was portraying herself like she was chasing a clout, because she came on live, she started explaining herself, she's starting a journey, she's going to work with Ali very soon. How many of you would want to work? Like the kind of clout that she wanted to chase. And she planned, according to the plan, she was working with Ali 3 days. But she didn't come on the day she said she's going to come and work with Ali. She came some days later. That was suspicious. Sometimes you might think about things and you feel like, oh my God, is it only me or it's something in this woman? But also when somebody says is going on a charity walk, humanity, you are careful before you take the move. So it was kind of, I followed her and I unfollowed her immediately. If really you are working for the cause, why would you have your own life and Ali has his own life? Why would you redirect the viewers from Ali?
That is one thing.
Because of this
Another,
reason, right?
another thing is this. Like from now, what I'm hearing, I'm scared she could have planted a bag in Ali. She could have planted a bag in Ali, and we need to advise Ali to check on all his clothing, cameras, phone, and everything for a bag. We do not know what her intentions are. Yes, she said she's going to come. Before she came to Ali, she did a video. I was following her, silently watching her live. She did a video and she said, she is working again. How many of you want me to work with Ali again? I am going to join Ali soon. Before Ali said, she started saying that. Thank God she did not come. She did not come. She went away. She went away and she never came. But later, again, I saw her posting a video in her life. Actually, in her life, she said she is going to join Ali in Egypt and going to cross to Sudan with Ali. Now I started asking myself, is this woman for real? Is she up to something? And really, I think my thinking or my instincts or my fear has been proven right. May Lord reward you. May our Lord reward you, Sister Kobe, because I kind of never liked this lady. There are a lot of things about her that was not right. And I followed some of her lives and how she talked about the African leaders. It was kind of controversial for me. It was not going right. There are activists who go right and really work for it. You cannot demean a leader because you believe you're an activist. And there are things that I have seen in her life, I didn't like it. And wallahi, our brother Khalid, may Allah reward you. You have a patience that nobody has. If it were me, I would have insulted them and also drop out of that life, block all of them and go away. But that patience, so you are a true leader. You are a true leader and you really a true son of Sudani. Khalil is Khalil. I thought it's Khalid. You are a true son of Sudan. It's Khalid, a true son of Sudan, because you stood by your people. You showed them the right thing. You gave them the right information. Even though they did not allow you to speak the truth, they stopped you. They gagged you. Actually, they gagged you. It's like they planned all that thing. They gagged you. I hope and pray Ali will get all this information. And all of you here, please remember Ali in your prayers. And I want this. I really urge anybody to ask Ali to call her to his life.
No.
Listen, excuse me. Listen my point. Listen to my point. Listen to my point. Call Ali. Call her to his life. It is there's something that is called name and shame. Name and shame, and also the poster that she's posting. She has posted Ali's poster all over. She is in Ali's poster, and Ali needs to tell the world he is not with this lady. Ali needs to tell people, I am no longer with this lady. She came as a good person, but her intentions are not right. People need to know what is happening. People who follow Ali, the supporters of Ali, people who believe in this journey. If not, a lot of people will be fooled. If not, we are only 135, but Ali's life has always about 1 point something new and people who come and leave. So people need to know about this lady. There are people who followed her. There are guys. I myself, there's a day she said, Sudanese, do you want me to talk about you? You see that one of the video that Kovi showed. Ali, Somalis, Sudanese, do you want me to talk about you? I said myself, yes, because I thought she was for a good cause.
I thought she was for a good cause. If she's clear, we will know. If she's not clear, everybody should know. We have to. Ali has to be guarded. Ali needs to be protected. Ali needs a good and a better advice. Ali's safety is paramount. To achieve his goal, Ali's safety is paramount. And we need to work together. And she needs to be stopped. Everybody needs to stop her, especially the Sudani. She said, I don't care. Like, listen, maybe she could not contribute when that woman was talking, Janet or whoever she's called. It is her life, damn it. She can stop her. She can control her. She can mute her. But she was happy at the kind of insult that woman was giving Khalid. The insult, the belittling she's giving the Sudanese people. It is very wrong of her. Thank you for listening to me. It is late.
Before you drop, wait, hold on. Before you drop, Mish, I just wanted to say that woman Janet is her moderator, so she's not only a guest.
I know. Listen, Kovi, when your moderator is wrong, when your moderator is stepping on people, will you allow your moderator to step on people?
Of course not.
Will you allow your moderator to curse somebody's mom? Because she was cursing the mother. They were talking about his mother, his parents. They were talking about Sudan. Would you allow that to happen? Never.
Mm-hmm.
That means she was supporting
these people
his
mock our women for being raped.
And she was okay. She's a woman. Excuse
and she's a
me?
woman.
Yeah.
I just want to say something real quick because I really want to point this out, right?
Yeah, and then
this is exactly why. My bad. Go ahead.
I'm so sorry.
No worries.
After, I do want to show a video of her with the RSF. Is it okay if I show it? It's like 3 minutes long. And I do want to show you guys how she allows Captain, who is pro RSF, to spread misinformation. By the way, the people who were able to send me these recordings are Haley and also a person called Live Content Creator. So Live Content Creator is a person in my community who sometimes records my lives. So I appreciate you very much for even uploading that. I was able to find that clip. And Haley, who is my mod as well. So I want to show you guys this clip. It's a 3-minute clip of a guy called Captain on her panel. Captain is a RSF supporter, by the way. And you see what she has here? You see what she has here? Explain RSF as a sticker. Okay, so let's play.
Bashir and put him in a solitary confinement. People say it's a prison, but I don't believe it's a prison. They just put him in a house arrest, a confinement. And that was the first time that he went against the Islamist regime. And from there, they saw that they have created or made this guy, and now he is against them. And that was the genesis and the beginning of his understanding between him as an RSF leader and the government of the Islamic Brotherhood that has
you see how he's supporting the RSF leader? But anyways,
been reigning since the 1956.
So it's the Islamic Brothers, they are not the government.
Yes, the Islamic Brotherhood toppled the government because there were 2 stages. The first stage was the government of the 1956. We call them Dawlat Sitta wa Khamseen. And this Dawlat Sitta wa Khamseen have started since the 1956. And they are majorly a government made up of people from the northern part of Sudan. People that invested in wars, people that unalike people in the north and the southern part of Sudan, just because they revolted and want to take part and share in the power and wealth. The government that also unalike people in Nuba Mountains and unalike people in the Blue Nile and unalike people in Darfur, just because people took arms and revolted and that they want change and they want to take part in the government. They don't see themselves in the power. So after all of this time, the presidents that ruled from 1956 till this day are from the north. But as I've said, the The stages were divided into two. 1989 came in the Northern Brotherhood government. Okay?
Oh, we saw his face.
Okay.
Was it? Can you
Send me
go back?
that. Send me that.
Is it clear?
Kobe.
Hold on. You guys want to see his face? Hold on.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
It's a bit. Hold on. I'll send you the video. Okay, hold on. Yeesh. Let me make this closer. Hold on. Shh. Hold on.
The stages were divided.
Here, see? There he is.
All out there.
Into two. 1989 came
He looks like he's reading from somewhere.
in the North.
You see?
He is reading from something. Yes, there's a paper. Or
He's
something.
reading from something
Yeah,
called
he
the
has
Black Book.
here a paper. Look.
Northern Brotherhood government.
See? He got exposed. That's his face.
Yeah, he's got a phone in his hand, yeah, looking at the computer. Or he's videoing himself.
Okay. Okay.
And then he.
Listen, one thing for sure and two for certain. That's not just people being nosy or just wanting to know. It's not. And it's different people, and it's many of them that come in and ask the same thing regardless of the answer.
Every day. And you only see the top 99 viewers, not the others.
Wait, hold on. Wait, 1 second. Let's let Cookie finish speaking. Continue, Cookie.
Yeah, so.
He wants to say something really quick, but then I'll go to Kings after and then Samir.
Yeah, just really quick. So, to Cookie and the other mods here, how you guys choose to navigate the exposing her or not, I think you guys would know better. But what is most important for me that you guys know is that there's billions and billions of dollars being poured by a single country called the UAE to have the RSF, the ones who are committing this genocide, have their way and to govern Sudan. And basically, it is very important to them because they've invested a lot of money. Okay? A lot of money. And to them, Ali is a big, huge danger because Ali was one of the very first English Sudani creators who directly called out the UAE. We didn't have anyone but him. I need you guys to understand that. This is why it's so dangerous. The UAE gains all its power from the West being, looking at them as the Las Vegas of the Middle East. So all their economy, everything the UAE is about is basically Western approval. That's it. If the West is approve of us, then our economy continues. So having someone as Ali is very, very dangerous. So how you guys choose to navigate how to expose the girl or not, or choose to be strategic, I respect that. But Ali must know just as soon as possible. That's my whole point, because it's very dangerous.
Yeah, and I think a lot of stuff, now don't take for granted that he doesn't see, he doesn't watch, and he doesn't hear. There's a lot of things that he knows about that a lot of us don't even know that he knows, right? There's a lot of things. And maybe perhaps you weren't there. However, don't think for 1 second that there may not have possibly been somebody that had already tipped his hat to her while she was with him. If you notice, there was, and you can go back and watch, and if you can find it on YT, but he created a lot of distance between them at one point. And I was wondering why, and not just with the walk, right? Just with the walk, but there was also a lot of he created a lot of distance, literally, when she was put up at night at the hotel. He told us that it was so that no rumors could get started. That's what he told us. So I just we can't think that Ali is completely unaware.
Because we were told that she was going to rejoin him in and when he gets to southern Italy, right? Then we were told that she may join him again once he makes it to Egypt and things like that. So I just want you guys to, because for me, I got really rattled when this first came about, and then I had to stop, and that's why I'm quiet, because I read the room, I listen, I observe. I don't do a whole lot of talking. If you notice, I wasn't doing a whole lot of chatting eventually in this room. I had to think. So a lot of the things that we think he may not know, his hat was probably already tipped to her. So, and there's a lot of things that he knows about that we don't think he knows, but he don't miss a thing. He don't miss nothing. And he is very strategic. So I just want to let you guys know that he got things. I feel the more I talk, the more I say, the more I become, my spirit becomes calmer. Because I believe in my heart of hearts that he already knows. Again, he needs to be made aware, but I believe that he already knows. You know what I mean? So I thank you guys for this information. And Khaled, is it Khaled or Khaled? Yeah, Khaled. Listen, the way you handle yourself is astounding. You are so eloquent when you speak, and you are extremely patient. You do not allow your emotions to rattle you, and you don't allow circumstances to rattle you either. So I thank you for being who you are, and I thank you for representing your country. I thank you. Because to me, when I was watching that whole thing, it felt like nonsense. It felt like what happens here in the U.S., where it's about, light skin, dark skin, that type of thing. And it's so stupid, because I cannot help my complexion, nor can somebody that has a lot of melanin in their skin. They can't help the melanin, and it's absolutely beautiful. And I think it's so stupid. And that's what that debate sounded, not from you, but from them. That's what it sounded like. So I'm going to turn my camera on to show how much more melanin I have than you. And then it sounds like the good hair versus bad hair type of thing. Like, what is that? It's ridiculous. And I cannot believe for the life of me the things that were being said. It was absolutely disgusting. And it was extremely sad. It really is. To hear somebody say that I don't care, but I do, but this is about Sudan, but I don't care about Sudan. What? We used to have a whole bunch. It's ugly. So that's all that I have to say. That's all I have to say.
Thank you very much, sister. Let's go to Kings and then Samir after that. And then I do want to let in Pinky, because they've been waiting very, very patiently, and Yassine.
Yes, I was going to add regarding to what Cookie is saying. I was going to say the same thing. You see, one thing in life, if you have an enemy out there, you have someone close to you, and then you find out they're your enemy, and they're planning attack on you. The last thing you want to do is to make them aware that you know that they are onto you. Do you understand what I mean? That's the last thing you want to do, to make them aware that I know that you know that I'm onto you. The moment you do that, they're gonna plan another way to try come at you before you get to your destination. The best way is to keep quiet. No one don't need to tell Ali to cool her out, to cool to call her into his chat to adjust him on the situation is the wrong thing for Ali to do. Because the moment she will hear that, what you think she's going to do? She's going to report back, to the people that she's working for and let them know that Ali knows what's going on. That's the wrong thing to do. What do you think these people were doing now? He's probably waiting for him, probably on the border when he gets to where he's going. Think outside the box, people. Don't be messaging her and try to let her know that we know what she's about. Keep it quiet. It's not you in danger. It's Ali that you're going to be put in even more danger, and Bashad. Think outside the box, please, ladies and gentlemen. Think before you act. It's not you walking out there, as Cookie said. It's Ali and Bashad. Ali already know about it from aware. He's already know. So please, if any of you lot right now is going into her inbox messaging her, don't do it, please. Don't do it. Don't mention her or mention Ali's name in her inbox. Don't do it. What you're doing, you're putting Ali's life 10 times more risk in danger to letting her know that she's already come close to Ali. She got Ali's number. Yeah. It's easy for her to be able to track Ali by passing his number on. Ali needs to do now, change his number and change that phone completely. Get rid of that phone and restart again. So that way, she won't be able to track him, or the people them that's waiting for Ali won't be able to track Ali. God forbid. If you
I don't want you to think that you're doing something wrong or you have done something wrong. I just read what you typed. I don't think that, and please don't take what I said as like I don't want to use the word attack, but as if I'm berating you or like that. I don't want to come across like that because that's not what it is. I was just simply making I just want. I'm not. I wasn't coming at you, and I think that what you have said, what you're doing, is what you feel like needs to happen. And so I totally agree. I'm not saying that it should not have been brought to the forefront. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying how we proceed from here, we just have to be very careful. So whatever your mission is, I'm not telling you what not to do for what you feel like you need to do. That's not what I'm saying. I was just simply stating that we just have to be very careful about how this is approached. You know what I mean? About this walk, because he's exposed. Right?
Absolutely, and I'm sorry, Kings. You're absolutely right. I was just saying that you guys are closer to him, so you probably know the way to navigate this, right?
It's not good. It's not a good idea for everyone to expose her. It's not a good idea. Unless ask Ali first. Ask Ali first. Get Ali permission. Ask him first. Because this woman could be sitting down in this chat right now, recording this, and none of us will know. And I'll fake a card.
Pink dropped before they even got to speak. I'm so sorry, Pinky. I was gonna come to you next. If you want to re-request, please do re-request. I do want to hear from you because you've been waiting in the box the whole time. So Pinky, please, But Samer, I'm so sorry, King. I'll let Samer go and then Yasin because they've been waiting for a while, and then I'll come back.
I'll keep it very brief, right? I'll keep it very brief. And I agree with everything that you guys just said. My issue is that whether she knows or she doesn't know, she's directly or indirectly putting his life in danger. The individuals that are around her are heartless individuals, right? These are individuals that are within the militia, right? We know this because we've been on her live and we've seen the type of rhetoric that they say, right? We've debated with RSF people before. Inshallah, soon enough, right? I'm not gonna say when, but I'm gonna make it to Egypt and I'm gonna try to like meet up with them over there. But please, for whoever is around him, whoever can speak to him directly, make sure to let him know to stay away from her because directly or indirectly, she's putting his life in danger, right? These individuals that go to her lives are actual RSF individuals, if not people that know directly RSF militia members, right? So just have to put that out there.
Yeah, she doesn't only have RSF supporters on her panel, she literally has RSF fighters who are on the ground on her panel. So that's why. But Pinky, I wanted to go to you because you've been waiting the longest, so and then I'll go to Yassine after.
Hi.
Hello, hello.
No, I just wanted to say, like, those that watch Ali's live, I don't know if you lot remember when she was walking with him and they went to a pizza shop the next day, that the police turned up, but it wasn't a normal car. It was like a military sort of type thing. I don't know if you lot remember that.
Yep, I remember that. And she was, her eyes got big, like big, huge. Yes.
And she spoke to them because they only spoke Italian apparently, and then like Ali just kind of laughed it off, and he was even kind of shocked himself, saying, "I've never been stopped by military before. Look," and he showed us. That I didn't really understand. That one didn't really sit right with me at all. It was just weird. And
That
it was
was
the day.
Wait, I'm confused. Wait, I'm confused. Can you explain that? Because I didn't watch that. Can you explain what happened? Because I'm a bit confused to what happened.
So,
But basically, like, they were sitting outside of a cafe, and it was this hot, sunny, midday, and then the police turn up. Normal police turn up, and they turn up with military police at the same time. So if you were just like a, normal police turning up to you, they see you, they're not going to call military police to come without a reason. So it wasn't just normal police, it was military police came as well.
Okay. Yeah, Pinky. Military police came, okay.
And it was a bit odd because even when I see it, it didn't sit right. And even Ali said, like, "Oh, look, military van." So I think he was, I don't know, it just didn't sit right. So you don't remember that day. And that day she left as well to go back to wherever she came from.
That was the next day. Was it the next day after?
No, it was that same day. Because remember, she couldn't walk again, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she was sitting down massaging her feet.
Yeah.
And they had stopped to get pizza and her feet were hurting. And everybody was commenting about her taking off her shoes, massaging her feet, then eating pizza.
Ali do know about it. Ali's aware of this. He's actually aware of this. He's actually aware of it. As I've been told, Ali changed his number in it, so he's actually aware of this situation.
Okay, that's good. Pinky, was that the only thing that you wanted to say? Because I want to let you
That's what I
finish.
just wanted to say, because that just didn't really sit right, and it could be linked to, we don't know. So it's good, it's just in case if people forgot, at least it's pointed out as well.
Thank you so much, Pinky. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
I do want to go to Yassine. Pinky, would it be okay if I switched you out with Nani?
No, that's no problem. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming up, Pinky, and again, thank you for your patience as well.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye. Nani, you're not in the requests.
Hi guys.
Hello, Yassine.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
Oh, that's good. Hi guys. To be honest, I agree with everything that you say, but like until now, you are talking in the public life, so I think they could be here. And I had experience. We used to do boycott Emirates protest and organize it. Actually, I've got some of the clips and stuff on my profile, and I've got two of my friends. They went to Emirates after, and they just disappeared. So those people, they know everything. They know how people move, what you're saying. So I want you to be more careful and not discuss this topic right now here. Because they could be, knowing everything now.
He was listening,
To clarify, I didn't want to do it publicly. I did try to do it privately, but because it didn't work, that's why I addressed it publicly, to be fair. Because I understand what you're saying, Yasin, and I did attempt to do it privately, by the way. But
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. That will be better idea, I think. But this just what I wanted to say. And Cookie, what she said is
Yeah, and
absolutely right as well.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Continue.
I just
yeah.
want to say,
Wait,
guys,
can we wait? I'm so sorry. Nani said her internet is very bad. I checked. So can we
Yeah. We can allow her, no problem.
Yeah, Nani, okay. You can go.
السلام عليكم.
عليكم السلام.
سلام ورحمة.
خالد أنت تقريبا بتعرف تحكي عربي صح؟ خالد؟
بعرف هاي سامعك يا أختي تفضلي.
أيوة بس excuse me I'm speak Arabic but my English language is very weak.
لا ما في مشكلة يا أختي.
يا خالد بس أنتوا أنا ما
مش
عارفة
نتكلم
يعني
عربي يا أختي.
أوكي تمام. بالنسبة للناس اللي يعني ترجموا للناس اللي بالإنجليزي كوكي كينج ستار ميشي بينكي بيلا يا اخواننا ما تقلقوا. علي والله زول حكيم وزول واعي وعارف اي حاجه بتحصل ومرتب لاموره تمام. انا بشوف انه يعني الموضوع ده لو اتناقشنا فيه مع علي بطريقه خاصه افضل من انه احنا نفتح لايف ونقعد نناقش الموضوع ده كده في العام. الحاجه دي هي ذاتها حسي بتعمل بلبله وبتعمل قلق للمتابعين بتاعينه. فانا ما عارفه يعني انا جبالك لما خالد وكوفي جول اللايف وتكلموا انا طلبت من خالد يتواصل معي في الخاص وتواصلت مع علي وان شاء الله الامور تحت السيطره
بإذن الله. أنا حابة أوريكي إنه أختنا كوكي قالت نفس كلامك ده وإحنا ثنينا عليها وقلنا إن الكلام ده فعلا هو المغزى أو البوصلة في الموضوع ده كله، إنه علي يكون عارف هو بيتعامل مع شنو، عشان إحنا كلنا عارفين. يعني ما أعرف أنت كنت حاضرة من البداية في البث ده ولا لأ، ولكنه هي شغالة مع الدويلة يعني على طول.
طيب اوكي يا خالد تمام. المعلومه دي هي ممكن تكون يعني لان هي زيها وزي اي زول يعني بيجي لعلي في الطريق بيكون عايز ينضم للرحله وعايز يشارك وعايز يتمشى. فكتير من الناس يعني من دول مختلفه سودانيين وغيرهم يعني مشوا مع علي. الوقت ضيق احنا ما في وقت انه يعني نحقق انه انت منو ولا انت شنو. حتى الحاجه دي كان مشكله في سويسرا تقريبا او تقريبا في نهايه ايطاليا منه داخل على سويسرا. فمن بعدها قررنا انه تاني يعني موضوع المشي ده يعني يكون ممنوع او الناس اللي حتمشي مع علي يكون تفاصيلهم جوازاتهم حاجاتهم كده يعني تكون عند الناس المنظمه.
بس معلش يا
ولو
أختي،
لاحظتوا ايوه ولو لاحظتوا انه علي يعني بقى ما بيتمشى مع ناس كتير. هي تقريبا مشت ساعات يعني ساعات او مشت معه يوم.
بس يا أختي هي الفكرة
تفاصيل
شنو؟
طيب يا خالد انا فاهمه انتوا فكرتكم شنو. تفاصيلها هي بتعمل في شنو هي يعني يعني عايزه تصل لشنو فهمت في راسها شنو. دي حاجه بترجع لها. لكن علي علي زول ما شاء الله عليه وزول حكيم وزول واعي ويعني قادر يحمي نفسه وقادر يحمي المسيره بتاعته ذاتها على انها هي بس تكون انسانيه بحته ما لها اي علاقه باي لون سياسي ولا
بس
لها
دقيقة
اي
بس،
انتماء اي.
معلش يا أختي هضطر أقاطعك بس ولو لثانية.
اوكي
أفتكر إحنا كلنا ممكن نتفق هنا، وعليكم السلام يا كومبو، إنه الحاصل في السودان الآن بعيد كل البعد عن السياسة، ده غزو إماراتي على السودان، وأفتكر علي هو ذاته أول واحد سوداني بيتكلم إنجليزي طلع في الموضوع ده. لكن هسه ده ما مغزى الموضوع، أنا ما حتناقش معاك في الموضوع ده. نقاشي معاك أو أن أنا بوريكي إنه الفكرة ما إنه علي حيمشي معاها تاني ولا ما حيمشي معاها. أول حاجة هو ما تحقيق، نحن على يقين تام إنه الشخصية دي شغالة مع الدعم السريع وشغالة مع الإمارات، ده شيء يعني فضى أمره خلاص. يعني الحاجة الشارين همها ودارين علي يعرفها in private ما in public، إنه الزولة دي كانت معاه already. انت فاهم المشكله وين؟ انه هم اوريدي مشوا.
ايوه
فانا انا ما بقول هو يعني هو ما عنده حس امني بتاتا. اكيد علي يعني انا بعرفه برضه يعني من ميديا، بس زول عنده الحس الامني ده عالي. فاهماني؟ الفكرة كله إنه ما بزول معصوم في حتة الأمن عشان الإمارات دي. أنا ما أعرف أنت لو عارفة يعني كل حاجة، لكن الناس دي يدهم طويلة شديد موضوع
عارفة
أكبر
يا
من
خالد، أنا عارفة، أنا
أيوة.
عارفة أي
فالفكرة
حاجة،
كله
أنا
بس
عارفة وعلي عارف. فأنا بس صراحة يعني الفكرة بتاعت إنه النقاش في الموضوع ده بلايف بتبلبل أكتر وبتخوف المتابعين. علي عارف، عرفتها، علي عارف، وحتى بعد ما انتوا يعني قفلتوا اتكلمنا يعني في الموضوع.
لو اسمح لي اتكلم، اتفضل.
فبس يعني رجاء يعني، بس انا بس يعني الحاجه دي خوفا على المتابعين، يعني هو قادر يعمل كنترول على الحاجه دي، قادر يعني يدير اموره وقادر يعمل كنترول على الحاجه دي وقادر ياخد يعني كل الاحترازات الامنيه لنفسه وللمسيره بتاعته. فرجاء بس يعني لو سمحتوا او اذا تكرمتوا، يعني اذا في حاجه انتوا عايزين تناقشوا بيها الشخصيه دي في حد ذاتها، انتماءات السياسيه او اللون السياسي اللي هي منتميه له او هي بتدعم يا تجهه، يكون بس في نفسها هي، لكن بما يخص الجانب بتاع علي فنفضل انه نناقش الحاجه دي يا خالد ويا كوفي على الخاص، يعني اذا امكن، عشان بس المتابعين بتاعينه ما يقلقوا.
خير إن شاء الله.
كلامك
يعني
جميل،
رجاء، لانه
كلامك
حسي
جميل جدا
بالنسبه
يا
لي انا
ناني، بس
كميه من المسجات يعني بتجيني، وانا صراحه في المستشفى ويعني ما قادره يعني، عرفت، لانه الناس دي كلها مقلقه وخايفه من ساعه ما انتوا دخلتوا اتكلمتوا، وحسي من ساعه ما اللايف وبيشيروا اللايف وبيكتبوا، والناس دي مقلقه شديد يا خالد، عرفتها. في الناس
احنا
اللي
فهمنا كلامك يا ناني، بس لو تدي فرصة لكوفي انها تترجم، ولا لخالد ولا واحد
اوكي
لحظه لو اسمح لي
يترجموا كلامك، لانه في ناس ما فاهمين يا اخواننا، في ناس
طيب
ما فاهمين ناني جات قالت
لحظه، انا
شنو.
عاوز ارد لناني. السلام
قبل ما
عليكم.
ترد لا يا كومبو، خليه بس يترجموا كلامه عشان الناس اللي ما بتتكلم
ايوه
انجليزي تفهم هي قالت
طيب.
شنو وجات لشنو، يعني عرفتها.
Okay, real quick, guys. She just to translate what was going on, she was having a conversation about the fact that she believes it is better. She basically somewhat said what Cookie was saying, that we should focus on navigating this in private more than we are in public, because a lot of people from Ali's fans are getting worried more than they should. We had a slight disagreement in regards to a certain part where she said that we shouldn't talk about any politics, but I explained to her that what is happening in Sudan is not politics, is an actual invasion, and what is happening is bigger than Ali. It's very dangerous. The fact that the UAE is having someone next to him and all of that. That's basically it.
لو اسمح لي ارد لناني. طبعا السلام عليكم. طبعا الموضوع ده هو ان احنا بنحاول نتكلم فيه، وطبعا ماخذين في حسابنا دور الامان بتاع علي، لانه هو فجأة ظهر كده، دخل له هو نوع جديد من المتابعين والسبورترز من الناحية بتاعت زولا معاه دعامة، زولا معاه هنا. ده ما موضوع بتاع نكون بس فيها شخصيا ولا سياسات ولا الموضوع برا السياسات، لا، ده موضوع بانه الجانب ده تم اختراقه بالطريقه دي من الجانب الممكن يأذي علي. ده نمبر 1. نمبر 2، دي زولا شغاله من بدره الحرب، شغاله بروباغندا، شغاله بروباغندا against السودان، against الناس اللي بتتكلم. دي زولا كانت بتنفي بانه جسمها ماتت، بعد ما اقنعوها بانه حصل لها كده نفت بانه القتلوها الدعم السريع. فالموضوع هو وصل مرحله بتاع بانه بقى اكبر من علي، ونحن بنتكلم عنها. lately what she's doing is she's larping. اوكي، يعني ده محاول التلصق، ده هو مشكله براو. فده موضوع اكبر من كده، كونه الناس تتكلم فيه، لا، ده لازم الناس تتكلم فيه publicly. الحاجه دي ما حاجه بتاعت الموضوع بقى اكبر من علي. في نفس الوقت we're trying to keep السلامه بتاعت الانسان ده في مخنا، دايرين نحاول نخلي انه الزول ده سليم ويبعد من الشقاء ويبعد من الحاجات دي كلها. فالموضوع ده لازم يتكلموا فيه publicly. الموضوع ده من ناحيه هو يتكلموا فيه public، لا، لازم يتكلموا فيه publicly زي ما حصل من قبل. لا بس كده لحظه، من قبل الهوست وخالد وجميع الناس لما كانت بتتكلم بتحاول تفصل قدر الامكان بانه علي ما عنده دخل بالزوله دي، بتحاول تفصل قدر الامكان بانه الكلام ده المفروض الزوله دي المفروض تبعد منه، بانه خالد ما عنده، وبشكروا في خالد. فاي حاجه انت قلقانه منها اتقالت، اساسا اتقالت. People already said this in the first place. People already said that Ali has nothing to do with her. Ali has nothing to do with her. They keep repeating that. They keep repeating that. And everyone was talking good about Ali and telling that Ali is one of the only people who ever did something on this scale for Sudan and publicly going against the UAE. Ali's message is political. It's not political. It is political. He is the first person to go against the UAE and do something on this scale.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay? For this is very important for Ali, for his supporters, for his viewers. For a person like this to be dragged and called out publicly on every harm and every shit they did to harm Sudanese people, and now she's trying to weave her way in again by she's been doing this lately for a lot of countries. Recently she was doing this to South Sudan too. So this is very important to be discussed publicly. Okay? So everyone here did the right thing. We're talking about Ali's safety, talking about Ali has nothing to do with it. She's forcing herself into this. Look at all of the pictures. Look at her profile picture. She's the one who's forcing herself into this. She's inserting herself. فالموضوع ده لازم يتكلم عنه. She has a big platform. Her lives minimum be like 300 and 400 minimum. This is big. This is really big. This is really dangerous.
طيب معلش انا هقطعك بس معلش.
تفضل.
هو يتكلم في الموضوع ده، انا بشوف يعني بفضل انه لحد ما علي يقرر انه هو يتكلم، ويعني التفاصيل انتوا كلها عايزين توروها له دي، وهو يكون حاضر عرفته عشان يقدر يرد على اي حاجه لمتابعينه او للناس التانيين. انا بفضل كده غايته، انا بشوف كده، دي عن وجهه نظري انا الخاصه. لكن كونه يعني يتفتح لايف ويتناقشوا في التفاصيل اللي حصلت يعني بالمسيره بتاعت علي وكده مع الزوله دي، في حسي ناس فاهمه وفي ناس ما فاهمه الموضوع، بس يعني عامل بلبله يا
لا الناس ما كانت بتتكلم عن بانه هي كانت بتعمل في شنو عن علي. الناس كانت بتتكلم عن هي كانت بتعمل في شنو قبل ما تلاقي علي.
يلا اوكي تمام اوكي.
People were not talking about what she was doing with Ali.
انا فهمت الحاجه دي يا
لحظه كومبو، خليها تخلص لو سمحت.
انا فهمت الكلام ده، عرفت انه هي زوله دي يعني عندها اجنده يعني قبل ما تلاقي علي، وعندها يعني انتماءات لجهات معينه وهكذا. الحاجه دي انا فهمتها عرفتها. لكن انا بتكلم عن شنو؟ بتكلم عن انه حاليا يعني المتابعين بتاعينه كلهم مقلقين انه في شنو عرفتها، فما حيهدوا الا لما علي يطلع ويتكلم او يرد على الحاجه دي او ما يرد عليها، دي حاجه بترجع له. انا بس كلامي انه شنو يعني حاسس يشوف كل المتابعين بتاعين علي من قبل تقريبا قاعدين هنا ومقلقين، وفي منهم ما دخلوا هنا وبيرسلوا في مسجات من قبل. والله يا كومبو انا قاعده في المستشفى عرفتها، وعندي خالتي حاسه مرقده في العنايه عرفتها. دخلت عشان انا بس اتكلم معاكم عشان بس يعني الناس تهدى شويه بس عرفتها. انتوا تكلموا عنها هي يعني عن تفاصيل الحاجات اللي بتعملها يعني قبل وبعد والكلام ده كله، لكن في الجانب اللي بيخص علي يفضل انه بس يعني لما تلاقوا علي او لما علي يتواصل معاكم او هو يتكلم في لايف بتاعه او ينزل بوست او ينزل فيديو عن الحاجه دي. بس انا دي وجهه نظري انا عرفتها، بس لسبب انه الناس
هو الموضوع يا اختي لانه الموضوع فيه خطر يا اختي، الموضوع لانه فيه خطر. عشان كده يعني انا اتكلمت على الحاجه دي لانه انا لاحظت الناس اللي حوالينا. انا خشيت في اللايفات بتاعتها يا اختي قبل كده وقابلت ناس من الدعامه دي ذاته.
يلا انت عارف
يا خالد برضو
يا سامر، انت عارف انه علي ده لما دخل فرنسا دي كلها كانت بقول على شنو هي الناس المتمردين ديل.
هاي
ويعني على فكره يعني ما يدور خلف الكواليس احنا تعرضنا لكميه بتاعت مشاكل لكن ما ظهر في اللايف.
ما يا اختي في اوروبا
شوف وصل
الدعامل في اوروبا حاجه والدعامل في افريقيا حاجه تانية يا اختي. الحاجات اللي بيقدروا يعملوها في اوروبا الحاجات اللي بيقدروا يعملوها في افريقيا ما زي الحاجات اللي بيقدروا. هو في حمايه اكتر لما يكون في اوروبا، لكن لما يصل مصر يعني الحاجه دي فيها خطر شديد،
هو
وعشان كده
أدرى
الناس
أدرى
قاعدين
بكل
يتكلموا.
أيوة أنا فاهمة، هو أدرى بكل التفاصيل دي،
الله
وهو
يخليه يا اخي، الله يديه العافيه
كل التفاصيل دي ربنا
وكيفهم
يحميه
سيف يا رب.
ويحفظه. عرفتها، انا قلت لك فرنسا دي من دخلها لحد ما طلع منها يعني كلها كانت عباره عن مشاكل من خلف الكواليس، انتم ما عارفين حاجه، وكلهم كانوا الناس ديل. عرفتها، ولتفاصيل كثيره انا ما حابه اتكلم عنها هنا في اللايف لانها هي عالجت من خلف الكواليس، عشان احنا بس دارين انه المسيره بتاعته دي من تبدا لحد ما تنتهي هي مسيره انسانيه ما لها علاقه باي انتماء سياسي او لون سياسي. بس دي كل الفكره
انا ما
بتاعتي
فاهم
يعني.
انت ليه بتقولي انتماء سياسي، انا مستغرب
طيب
والله
طيب
جدا.
يا خالد، بس لو تديني دقيقة بس ممكن.
خير يا
اتفضل، بس يا
جماعه،
ريت تتكلم في
let's not
الجزئية
get
دي يا
too
ياسين.
much on
guys
let's not
guys
get hung up
honey,
too much on
what
this
she's
guys.
saying
Come on
is
now.
Ali followers are a bit worried about what is going on, and they want to know what is going on exactly. So she asked us to close this topic and not talk about it in public. But the thing is, it could be not anything dangerous for Ali, guys. It could be they want to steal what he's doing and use it, for them, because they're always playing a victim. They're always playing a victim. They doing the crime and play the victim. They could want to do that. So we need to be aware of the whole thing. That's what I'm saying.
لو تسمح لي بس عايز اقول حاجه لنا قبال ما خالد ذاته تقريبا عايز يقول نفس الحاجه. لا، هو الموضوع ده هو سياسي ما انساني فقط، الموضوع ده هو سياسي وانساني الاثنين. ثاني شيء هو نفس الكلام اللي انت قلتيه بانه يا ريت نعمله، ده اللي كان حاصل. فانا مركز على بانه نحن نفرم اللي تكلمنا عنه بالطريقه الصحيحه. What we talked about is this person in isolation of Ali. This is what was the conversation about. What was the life about? So let's put it in the correct framing, and and this is very important because from here on يعني من هنا لقدام this life لما الناس تتكلم عنه لقدام يتكلم عنه بالطريقة الصحيحة. This life was only about Aya and our concern about her inserting herself with this guy. We're only speaking about her. We're showing only clips of her. We're talking about her. We're showing clips of her and Khalid debating, clips of her and her moderators disrespecting Sudanese people, publicly announcing like they don't care about Sudanese life. All of this. This was the center of the life. It wasn't about Ali. Ali is in the conversation because she's right now the person she's LARPing with. This is very important. We need to put this straight first. And besides that everything يعني ربنا يكتب لك السلامة لخالتك يا رب. يعني متأكد بأنه الموضوع ده overwhelming شديد بأنه الحاجة دي حاصل هنا، لكن بس أهم حاجة نتكلم عن الحاصل حاليا بالسياق الصحيح بتاعه. علي ربنا يحفظه، قضيته إنسانية وسياسية، عشان كده العالم قاعد يدعمه. People are supporting Ali because he's going against the UAE and doing this humanitarian walk and exposing the lies in an environment that is full of humanitarian merchants, people who are calling for humanity while profiting out of humanity. Ali is doing this amazing walk, doing this action while being unapologetic with his messaging. And there's something that we should always remind people of. We should always never water down what he's doing. Never water down what he's doing. Never take it for granted. What he's doing is something amazing because of these things. In an environment full of humanitarian merchants, people who lie about what they're doing, the RSF biggest supporters are people who use the humanitarian situation and weaponize it in their advantage. Ali is not one of them. Ali is someone who is going against all of these things while showing to people how if you really care about humanity and the situation in Sudan, how you should actually talk about it and following it. So it will always be political, and because political is humanitarian, like, you know, is the humanitarian situation at the end of the day, is the reason behind it. يا يعني مركزين احنا بس مع آية. We're not talking about Ali, we're not doing anything. That is the right framing of this whole life.
اوكي تمام تمام يا كامبو، واصلوا وربنا يوفقكم ان شاء الله، وربنا يوفق علي
آمين يا رب.
سالم غانم، ويحفظ بلدنا السودان، وينعم علينا
اللهم امين
بالامن
يا رب
والاستقرار
العالمين.
والطمانينه ان شاء الله يا رب العالمين. والناس
ولا سلم الله الامارات، ولا سلم الله
ربنا
ويا
يقوم
سلم الله
خالتك
الامارات.
بالسلامه.
آمين يا
ويا
رب.
اختي
ربنا يشفي
اناني.
حالك يا رب ويقومك ويصبرك يا رب.
اللهم امين يا رب العالمين. ويا اختي اناني، انا ما دارك تحسي انه احنا يعني مغالطينك، ولا احنا
لا لا لا،
فاهمينك 100%
انا
والله،
كمان فاهماكم، انا كمان
مع
فاهماكم يا
كل
سامر.
الاحترام يعني.
طيب انا كمان فاهماكم. بالمناسبه انا حاسه لما قلتها يعني بعيدا من الجانب السياسي او اللون السياسي، انا ما قصدي حاجه، عرفتها؟ يعني حتى يعني علي هو ذاته انتوا عارفينه، يعني عارفينه ومتابعينه من قبل. حتى انا حاسه اللي بتكلم معاكم دي يعني برضو عندي انتماءات، يعني عرفتها. لكن بس يعني انا بس حبيت انبه انه بس الحاجه دي حتى للناس المتابعين تحت، يعني انه الموضوع ده يعني حتى بنقوله في اللايف، يعني من بدت المسيره بتاعت علي، حتى في ناس بتيجي تتكلم في اللايف انه يعني تدعم جهات معينه او تدعم كده او تدعم كده، بنوقفهم انه يا اخواننا الموضوع ده بغض النظر عن الوانكم السياسيه، بغض النظر عن جنسياتكم، بغض النظر عن اديانكم، بغض النظر عن اي حاجه، انه هنا بتجمعنا الانسانيه. في اللايف بتاع علي بتجمعنا الانسانيه. للناس المتضررين من الحرب، علي ماشي برجلينه. للنازحين اللي قاعدين في معسكرات النزوح، اللي ما لاقين ياكلوا وما لاقين يشربوا، الصوت ما واصل العالم. ده الهدف الاساسي من رساله علي، انه يوصل صوت الناس الغلابه المساكين اللي قاعدين في معسكرات النزوح ما في زول جايب عنهم خبر، وانه يجمع التبرعات على قدر ما يقدر ويساعد الناس ديل. بس دي الهدف الاساسي من الرساله بتاعت علي. ف ده السبب اللي خلاني اقول لك من غير انتماءاتنا او الواننا السياسيه. لكن ما قصدي اي حاجه يا سامر ويا خالد ويا كومبو. شكرا لكم، واصلوا ربنا يوفقكم. انا اخليكم واعتذر منكم انزل تحت
الله يخليك يا اختي، الله
واصلوا
يخليك.
واصلوا واصلوا في البل بتاع الزولة دي تخلوها، وان شاء الله ربنا يعني يجعل الخير في كل شيء ان شاء الله يا رب.
اللهم امين يا رب.
امين، ويحفظ علي ويقوم خالتك بالسلامه يا رب.
وقوم خالتك بالسلامه يا اختي.
اللهم امين، دعواتكم. والله احنا هسه قاعدين في المستشفى، هي قاعده في الايسيو. فانا والله
يا
صراحه من
حليله.
قبل كنت دايره اتكلم، لكن ما كنت قادره اتكلم. ف
يا رب.
بس عشان شنو؟ عشان المتابعين بس، يا انتوا فاهميني المتابعين
لا لا،
والله
احنا فاهمين
والله
والله
العظيم.
فاهمينك
من
يا
قبلك
اختي،
انت عارف
والله
انا تلفوني
فاهمين.
ده لما علق من كثره الرسائل، التلفون المسجات لما علقت وما دارين نقول اي
والله
حاجه،
احنا بس عشان الخطر اللي في الموضوع ده ذاته.
لانه صاحب الشيء نايم، عرفتها؟ ما عايزين الناس تاخذ تدي في الموضوع، لانه علي نايم من ساعه ما انتوا دخلتوا اللايف بتاعه وتكلمتوا، وهو كان يعني خلاص يعني عايز ينوم.
لا، هو علي المفروض ما يتكلم في الموضوع ده، يعني المفروض هو يمرق من الموضوع ده زي الشعر من العجين. يعني نحن بعد ده ما خلاص عملنا
انا هعمل لكم متابعه يا كومبو،
ايوه،
وتامر وخالد وكوفي وياسين، صح ياسين ايوه، سماهر. هعمل لكم متابعه وممكن نتكلم يعني في الخاص اذا امكن يعني.
ان شاء الله.
طوالي يا اختي، قدامي يا اختي.
الله يديكم العافيه.
الله
واصلوا.
يخليك.
الله يديكم العافيه. كوكي have a good night sister.
شكرا you too sister Nani.
You too, Nani. Thank you so much. All right.
I do. Yes, you have to drop because I did want to show a clip.
Okay.
But if you have to drop, you can drop as well. But everybody here, while we are here, by the way, Semhar is an Eritrean young mother. She's 26 years old. She has a 4-year-old child. She is stuck in Libya. I talk about Libya all the time. There's an active slave trade there. So if you guys can just donate some coins while she's here, that would be amazing. If we can get her up to 5K, maybe 10K, I don't know. But the first stop is 5K. So if you guys could do that, that would genuinely be Awesome, y'all. Okay. Also, there are some initiatives in the link tree in my bio that support displaced people from Haiti, from South Sudan, from Sudan, Congo, Eritrean refugees as well. If you need any kind of $5, $1 to donate, it's in the link tree in my bio. But I want to show you guys another video of Janet and what she said. This woman is very interesting. She has Thomas Sankara's face and all that stuff. But hold on, where is it? Okay. I didn't watch this video. I was sent it. So let's see what it's about. Hold on. Yes, Janet. No. Okay. Let's make her bigger.
She's Lebanese, so I don't. Lebanese boy. Surprise. Lebanese boy. Imagine. Oh, says. He's a Lebanese boy. Even when he was so boy, he was all sleepy. Sleep well. Sleep well. Imagine this nonsense.
As for me, about the way we should protest, we should raise up our voices about our sisters and brothers in Sudan. About that.
By the way, do you guys notice the RSF supporters on her panel? Right here, just chilling
I
there.
was about to say, and whoever's typing is on point. God bless whoever's typing.
I think it's Haley. No, actually.
Me, the way I can do it is using the platforms I have to do that, because right now where I am, I cannot do that. Like, I cannot mobilize many people to do that, though.
No, you don't need to. Just tell us, are you able to stand outside? You don't need to mobilize. We are going to mobilize everybody on media. We are not telling you to go and mobilize people.
I can do that on social media. I can do that on social media.
Why is that? Why is Hamati here? Why is he here?
I didn't even see that. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله.
Wait, you guys see that? He just appeared out of fucking nowhere. Why is he here?
That's crazy work.
Why is Hamati here?
That's crazy work.
This is the leader of the
For those who don't
RSF.
know, yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
Hamati is his name is Mohammed Hamdan Dagalo, by the way. He's the leader of the RSF, the entity that is currently doing the genocide in Sudan. And he's just randomly here. Why did he pop up? Okay. I did not edit this video at all, by the way. Nobody edited this video, but anyways. He just popped out of nowhere.
On social media. I can do that on social.
Ah, they were calling Khalid a Lebanese boy. Oh.
That is crazy work, bro. That is crazy work.
والله love to the people of Sham.
يا حليلك يا أخي. يا حليلك يا خالي. جيت لبناني.
والله مشكلة والله العظيم. Okay, خلاص guys, it's not funny. خلاص تمام.
They're calling Khalid Lebanese. Okay. And they were saying you're not African, you're Lebanese. Okay, خلاص. That's what they're talking about.
I can do that on social media. I can do that on social media.
Okay.
I cannot do that. Yeah, because right now I'm in UAE.
Oh!
Shut up, don't
No,
talk.
I'm not Arab. I'm not Arab. I'm African.
I know.
Was that the girl who was crying?
Kobe, pause. What? That is crazy work, wallahi. I'm about to wake up my family. Holy, that just, my mind is blown right now.
Wait.
Don't say anything.
Okay.
Don't say anything. Don't say anything, I beg. Don't say anything.
You know what we need to do? So if anyone who decided to organize a protest, the picture of that woman and her children needs to be on the banner. That picture needs to be the #1 picture on every banner in the protest. If we want to raise money, let's say if they said they want to do it in New York City, I'm not in New York City, I'm far away from New York City. We can put money together to actually pay a specific printer and somebody in New York City can go and pick it up for that banner. Because we might have to pay up to $800 to get that size of banner. That banner.
I'm so sorry. The guy from Al-Fashir telling her, please can I come up, and her ignoring him. And then the Hemeti photo is just...
has to be the number one. That needs to be number one. Okay, so my sister, God favor, I don't want you to speak, okay? And then I don't want you to speak too, because I don't want them to know anything about what we are going to do. Please. Because this Janja we are in every African country.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and as you advocate for that picture with those kids, remember that torture, the woman that was tortured in that picture, she was not tortured by herself. She was tortured by SAF. People that we think are our government. She was tortured by SAF because her husband is from RSF.
That woman without it.
Wait, that's just misinformation. Isn't that misinformation?
Wallahi, that's crazy work. That is crazy work, bro.
Go back to facial expression.
As if she wasn't on video. As if there wasn't a video of this happening with the
Mind you,
guy.
the guy was using his front camera, showing his whole face, showing his
whole
badge. He was proud with it.
But they're saying she was tortured by the SAF because her husband was RSF?
That woman without it.
Because government, she was tortured by SAF because her husband is from RSF.
That woman without it. She's the one on the feed with 3 kids.
Yeah, exactly. She was tortured by the Sudanese armed forces. That was not even RSF.
You are right. You are right. You are right. You are right. Okay, let's talk about.
How did he know he was right?
John, where are you from?
I don't know.
Let's talk solution.
From South Sudan.
Oh, well, is it possible for the South Sudanese right now to protest for Sudan in your country? Huh?
No.
Why?
No. Those who are here are peaceful.
Are you living in Sudan? Are you living in South Sudan or outside?
South Sudan, in Juba.
In Juba.
Yes.
So you people, you are still having some hungry to the people of Sudan.
Yeah, we are too angry.
I know.
Whenever we have those civilians from Sudan, we have South Sudanese from there. Those who had been killed. Those black people you have seen in the videos, we have citizens of South Sudan are there also.
I know. So what?
Oh, he's saying the citizens of South Sudan are here. Wait, what do I cover?
That's crazy work. That is crazy work.
I think that is the reason why we are supposed to put together and do this protest together. Because your people are there and you don't know, maybe they are part of those they are unaliving.
So we don't have choice to do about that, because even in our country we are suffering.
I'm sorry. Why is the Hemeti photo not bothering her?
Wow,
I don't know where the breeze is coming from. This is crazy. It's crazy. I don't know. So let me say. So you need to contact us, official survival. He's a boy from Ghana. He's. So we need to set a date, and then we need each person. If let's say we decide we're going to do it in 5 states in the U.S., we need each person in those states someone to take the lead. And then we can talk about, okay, if we need printing, if we need something that we can, talk about banner and cost. Also, I don't like this person, but I think he's a good source to use. TM, his name is TM. He just focused on TM. He's also from Ghana. He's a good, because you really want the words to get out. So if you contact these two people, Official Survival and TM, I think you were able to really actually garner something that might be able to push the protest, because they were the one who started the protest for Ibrahim Traore. So these two people, you might be able to absolutely. Also, I'm going to find, there's this people I watch, the guy who used to be on African Stream, they started a new platform and he talks.
Did it end? Okay, it ended. Yeah, that was it, by the way. And the whole time, meanwhile, the Janjaweedi was just chilling on the panel. The RSF dude was chilling on the panel.
Do these people even understand what Ibrahim Traore or Sankara, the god they have in their profile picture, were standing for in the first place?
No.
God. And by the way, I think she also glazed Gaddafi. Gaddafi, the same guy who funded the unaliving of Sankara. Just a walking contradiction.
Wait, the guy that created the RSF. I shouldn't
Yeah.
even be saying this, bro. But yeah, but the guy that created the RSF, bro, it's crazy.
Yep, 100%. So yeah, I wanted to show this, by the way. Is there anything anyone else wants to say? If not, I'll just end the live. But I'll probably end with, oh.
Yeah, thank you, Kobe.
Did I accidentally drop Samir? Samir, did I drop you accidentally? I was trying to gift somehow. Yes, Yasin, sorry, brother.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you for everything that you're doing, for your time, for your energy, for your effort, and thank you to everyone. I'm just driving right now, but thank you anyway, and have a good night, guys.
Thank you. Have a good night as well, Yasin.
تسلم يا ياسين يديك العافية.
عافيك الله خالد. شكرا تعرفت عليك والله.
Yeah, thank you. Khalid and Combo, do you want to say something? You can definitely say something. I can send you the clip, ya Khalid, so you can get the full video. Come on.
Please do. And as always, thank you so much, Athena. يعني since day one, والله. Since day one. يعني الله يجزيك خير يعني for everything you're doing. Not only for Sudan, for Eritrea, for Palestine, for everywhere, wallahi. Jazakallah khair. Guys, to the 90-something people here, you guys being here and following Athena, I'm sure you guys would be up to date on literally everything just by being a follower of Athena or Kavi. But just an important reminder, everything happening in Sudan is because of the Zayo State UAE. Do not let anyone push you to any sort of overcomplicated propaganda that it's a civil war or anything else. This is purely and solely the UAE's doing. Jazakallah khair, and thank you, ya Combo. Jazakallah khair, ya akhi.
Thank you very much. Combo, any last words?
No,
Or
just thank you,
forever hold your
Kobe.
peace.
Yeah, thank you, Kobe. Thank you for this beautiful community. It's so hard to find a community online that talk about Sudan in all of its nuances and in the correct manner. But yeah, if you guys have extra gift to gift before you leave, give Samhar. Please do that and support the live. But yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you. Travis, what's not true? I'm confused. Thank you, Combo. Thank you, Bint. You guys don't have to thank me, by the way. This is literally the bare minimum what I'm doing. I'm not doing anything at all. It's literally the bare minimum. Samhar, by the way, is an Eritrean refugee. As I mentioned, she has a 4-year-old child. She is stuck in Libya. There's a Libyan slave trade there, so it's a bit dangerous for anybody who's a Black African, but also Eritreans and all that stuff. If anybody wants to debate Travis, I'll open up my panel for that if you want. Travis, you can come up if you want, but I will, I'll open up my panel for that, if you guys want it to happen. I don't know. But that's just up to people. Travis, it is a proxy war. I think people are not paying attention to what the UAE is doing. So it is a proxy war. But if you guys want to debate it, the panel is open. Travis, if you want to come up, you can come up. Anybody else, a Sudanese person, if you want to debate it, you can come up, definitely. The panel is open. I'll give you guys 5 minutes. Hold on, let me send Travis an invite. I'm actually more interested in learning. I mean, okay. I mean, you can have the conversation here if you want. Right? Like the panel's open for learning. Because you said, you seemed confident when you said
Assalamu
it's...
alaikum.
Like,
How's everyone going?
Good. Okay, so...
I'm gonna be real brief. I just want to say something real quick. If you want to speak on, this is to the 90, 80 people here listening, because I know you 80 people will go talk to other people, right? You guys need to understand, if you're not taking your time to understand what's going on in Sudan properly, listening to the stories and actually using your logical sense, looking at what happened in the past, looking at all the wars around the world and not noticing the pattern, like, come on. You know, there's global powers that can make this shit happen, and we out here thinking it's like was just a vacuum that happened overnight. It's not, guys. You know, it's not. Everything that's happening today was a pre-planned plan by UAE and the Zionist state. You know, they need to separate Sudan in multiple directions. They need people to move into different nations. We know everything that was going to happen. And we saying right now, as Sudanese person, me as a Sudanese person, if you want to join our side, if you want to help us, you have to listen to us. You cannot go listen to Al Jazeera. You can't go listen to this lady here looking retarded as fuck.
Oh my God. Okay, you can't say that slur.
Yeah,
Baka.
but yeah.
I'm gonna
You can drop me now, but I'm just saying,
I'm
like, you know,
gonna drop
much
you,
love,
Baka.
everybody.
Sorry. Yeah. Let's you can come back up if you want, but I'm gonna drop you because that slur. I don't want to sit on my panel. But yeah, thank you, Baka. Anyways, I am not going to intervene in this conversation. I am just facilitating the conversation, by the way. So you guys can have a conversation. The parameters is let each other finish talking, no interrupting, no yelling. But yes, you can have that conversation.
Yes. And before we start, any gift, any coins you want to send, make sure you send it to Samhad. Do not send it to me or Travis. Just remember that. But yeah, Travis, you can start by your claim.
I said it in the chat. I mean, this idea that it's only a proxy war and ignoring the internal elements is just a lie. That's my only point. I'm okay with. I don't have a problem with the supposition that the UAE and the small hats are absolutely involved. That's cool. I agree. But to solely put it on that is, I would say only an Arab supremacist would say that.
That's a great. I don't like the whole thing with the small hat thing. I would just say Zionist. You know, in general, there's more white Christian Zionists than there's a Jewish Zionist. So I'll start on there. But yeah, in every conflict there is inside conflict. That's for starter. There is an inside conflict. That's why the outsiders that they even have the pieces they can use in their war. That's true. But when you try to say that this whole thing, that this is a stand that only an Arab supremacist will have, it's this completely destroy your whole claim in the beginning, because now you muddied the water. Now you're closing any door for any form of conversation about nuances about about what's happening in Sudan. Especially understanding that the conflict in Sudan is not only a continuation. When people say it's only a continuation, it's also a misunderstanding. It's an evolving thing that evolved. Just for example, let's start with the RSF. The RSF started as only an Arab supremacist militia. Okay, they were getting weapon and funded by the previous government to unalive the people in the west of Sudan, Kordofan, and even some conflict in other areas too. Okay, that's their original context. Even before the government, when during the day of the Arab Build, which was created and funded by Al-Gaddafi back in the day. Okay, you know the Gaddafi, the guy who created the Arab Belt when he was trying to when he did his whole shit in Chad, in Burkina Faso, in all of the Sahel region. That is the original context. But here comes the problem. When you keep things on their foundation, but do not speak about what did they evolve into. The RSF right now is breaking away from the whole Arab supremacy thing right now, and their whole propaganda and their whole foundation that they're working under right now is we are fighting for the black, indigenous, discriminated people in Sudan. And here comes the contradiction. If you do not talk about how what is the current context of what's going on in Sudan, how things evolve to, you will not have a conversation. You will only have this conversation of like, oh, it's an Arab supremacist thing. It's this and that. You'll find yourself taking out the rebellions of Darfur, the people who historically rebelled and fought against the RSF and those so-called Arab supremacists in Sudan. You will take out the other groups. You have like Al-Hilo, SPLM North, led by Abdel Aziz Al-Hilo, who right now is the second hand of Hemeti, who are historically the other rebel fighters who historically fought against the government. So this is an oversimplification.
Let me ask a question, because I hear you. I just want to ask you a simple question.
Of course.
Is there an Arab supremacy problem in Sudan? Yes or no?
Yes, but not in the way that you say it. And
I just asked the question. I didn't say it in any way. I asked the question.
Yes, of course. You will always find.
Wait, hold on. I don't need you.
No.
Wait, hold on. No. You've been rambling for 10 minutes. Hold on.
No. So you want to?
Hold on. You've been rambling for 10 minutes, bro. Hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
So I don't need this equivocation. This is the problem that I have with people. There's an Arab supremacy problem in Sudan. Full stop. We don't need to hear your equivocating of that. That is a fact. That's a fact that's been going on for centuries. That's a fact that's been going on well before there was a state of the small hats. Okay? This is important to recognize because it's still going on in 2026. You understand what I'm saying? So I am okay with saying, sure, there is an element of this that makes it a proxy war. Fine. But to deny the other elements on the causal effects of this is crazy. And this is the part where I'm saying, I'm just going to straight up be honest with you. I oppose anybody that ignores the other elements, because I believe if you're going to ignore the other elements, you don't like black people.
Done, because again, it's extremely funny. The thing is that you think that as someone who's talking in front of you is denying something. It's extremely funny. That's how you're trying to.
I just asked you a question.
Wait. Let's be okay.
Speak to what I said. Don't speak to what you think.
Straight up denied. You straight up claim that I deny things. Okay?
No. I said don't equivocate.
Wait. Again. Now your whole argument is built on something that I do not represent. So from here,
this is boring. This is boring, man.
Wait. Boring.
Yeah, because you don't know. You're talking. This is a goofy conversation.
You have a character in your mind that you're speaking to. That is not what I'm talking about.
All right, bro. This is boring.
Wait. No. How? What is boring? That
Because you don't.
Wait.
I'll tell you why. Because you're not tackling my actual
This whole
argument.
performative trick again.
Hold on.
This whole performative trick will not work.
What is my argument? How about this? What is my argument?
Your argument is saying that I'm denying something.
No, my argument is not that. That isn't my argument.
Wait.
That's not my argument.
That is your claim.
I don't even know you. I never heard of you before. I don't know you.
I'm gonna repeat what were you saying. You were saying, and I quote, "I'm okay with acknowledging that some acid play part of this. I'm okay with some acid play part of this. But what I'm not gonna accept is denying." That is your claim.
Oh, no.
So no. I will not let you. Wait. I will not. No. I will not let you lie on this one. Okay. I will not let you lie. Okay.
Gosh, just do this.
Okay. Yeah. No. There's no. There's
say what you gotta say, then go on mute, bro. Go ahead.
No. Okay. The thing is, that's what I was talking about to you in the beginning, but you're not listening. You're saying, I don't want to hear all of these complicated things. You're promoting anti-intellectualism about a very sensitive subject that is involving the unaliving of people, the same people you're advocating for. You're promoting anti-intellectualism. You're promoting to water down the conversation. I was telling you how the RSF evolved. I was telling you about the.
I know how to. I don't actually. Wait. I already know how it came to be. I don't know what you're telling me.
Travis, just have some patience. Okay? You are watering down a conversation on purpose, knowing that the aspect that you're trying to focus on are things that I also talked about. But unlike you, I also talk about how these dynamics evolve, how these things actually play in the ground. I'm not talking from a surface level. I'm talking about how things realistically are on the ground. I'm talking about how these actual real problems actually evolve. I'm talking about how Arab supremacy actually evolved in Sudan and how it's actually being weaponized right now. I can even talk about all of these things. But you don't want to do this. You want to stop about one thing that is more than that, because to you that is more than enough. That is the difference between me and you, Travis. From now on during this conversation, know who you're talking to, know their stand, because there's no room for any performative type of conversation here. Okay.
Are you done?
The character in your head.
Okay. Are you done?
Debate the person in front of you.
Okay. So here's the thing. I said what I said in the chat. I'm gonna clear this up because I need to be super precise here, because I don't even know anything you're talking about right now. My response in the chat, and the reason why people started talking to me in the chat, is because I said it's not true. I don't remember who it was that was speaking, but the man said that this is only a conflict because of the UAE and the small hats. That's what he said. And I literally said that's not true. So I want to just to make sure we're on the same page. Do you agree with him or do you disagree with him? Just a flat out. Yes or no?
Right now,
do you agree with the dude that said that? Yes or no?
The reason behind the war, you have levels to it, because again, politics.
You can't answer the question. He can't answer the question
because you want fast food politics.
Yo, bro, is it true or not?
You want the equivalent of fast food politics.
He can't answer.
Wait. You have the number one reason, which is the UAE funding the RSF and creating all of their allies to have this war to happen in the first place.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Who is Dr. Sharif Hanrir? Who is that?
Who? Can you repeat that?
Dr. Sharif Hanrir. Who is that?
Can you tell us? Can you enlighten us?
Yeah, I'll let you know, right? So he's from Darfur. He's one of the foremost scholars on Sudanese conflicts. Matter of fact, I will literally DM you his book on the conflict, okay? I'll also tell you another one who's also prolific.
What's his name?
Dr. Sharif Hanrir.
Hanrir?
Yeah. Dr. Sharif, SHARIF, HARIR. He's from Darfur.
HARIR. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. And hold on. I'll give you another. Dr. Jock, right? Dr. Jock, he's actually Dinka. He's from South Sudan. He's also one of the most prolific scholars in the region too as well. Both of them has written books. Dr. Jock has an amazing book called Sudan, Race, Religion, and Violence, where he goes into the details of the Sudanese conflict. Okay. So when I'm coming to you from my perspective, I'm not coming from you because this is my opinion. This is me coming with you with scholarly thoughts and processes. My only position on this was I was opposing the dude that said the only reason why this war is happening is because of those people. And I am saying whenever you do that, how about this? This is what I want you to do, Congo. Why don't you provide me a scholar that says exactly that? Do that. Give me a scholar that I can read, not your opinion of some random guy on the internet. Show me a scholar that says exactly what you said. You do that then. Do that right now. Who? Give me a name.
Give you a scholar talking about the things that I'm talking about right now.
Give me a name that said, you just said that the only reason for this conflict is UAE and Israel. Give me a Sudanese scholar that says that.
You have many Sudanese scholars right
Just
now.
give me one.
I'm political activist and political informative that
brother,
right
give me a scholar. Give me a name. Give me a name.
Things.
Give me a name.
Whoa. Again, this is how you muddy the conversation.
All right, bro. I'm asking you for a scholar. You can't give me a scholar.
No. This is how you muddy the. This
is what I'm saying. You guys are. You're the guys that are anti-intellectual. You can't even give me a scholar, bro.
Anti-intellectual. I'm talking to you.
Give me a scholar. Give me an actual intellectual, not a random dude on the internet.
The dynamic of what's going on right now.
Give me a scholar that I can research and look up.
He's speaking about real things. What I'm doing about right now is talking to you about.
You guys are active. You online activists are the worst because you don't care about the truth. Yeah, that's what you are. You're an online activist. That's what you are. You don't actually care about the scholarship. I'm asking you for work. Hold on. Because I'm asking you very direct questions that you refuse to answer.
Wait. Okay. I don't like this whole thing, online activist thing. I don't like to talk about myself. But anyway, okay. What you're doing right now is muddying the water.
By giving you scholars who talk about the subject. Okay, right.
And what's wrong here? You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing. I'm talking about the things that you only know about. I'm talking about what comes after them. I'm talking about evolving dynamics. I'm talking about how things actually are. I'm talking about all of these things. Okay? That's what you don't want to acknowledge.
I have already, this is the thing, you're a liar, because I've already said, hey, listen, I'm okay, hold on. I've already said, I'm okay with this perspective. I agree with this perspective. So now we're talking about I actually gave you an opportunity. I said, yo, this dude said this. Do you agree with him or not? You couldn't even answer that. This is the problem. You're lying to the people right now. I actually agree with you.
Hold on. Wait. One second. So I looked up this guy, Sharif Harir. By the way, Sharif Harir was one of the founders of the Sudanese Liberation Army. So he was in SLA Unity 1 with Abdullah Yahya and Ahmed Kubur. He wasn't one of the founders. He was a commander in SLA Unity 1. And he wrote a whole article about Sudan. And what he claims is that the SAF is guilty also of serious abuses, but in the current war, people often see the RSF as the worst enemy, that the Sudanese people may side with the SAF only because it's the national army, not because they trust or support it. He also says that the UAE has played a harmful role in Sudan by backing forces and politics that undermine civilian rule and prolong conflict. He said that the number one enemy today for Sudanese people is the RSF.
Do you disagree with anything he said?
Oh, so Travis.
Hold on.
So did you even
wait? Hold on, brother.
Are you even following up with this guy?
My fucking gosh. Anyway,
no, but he's saying literally what Combo said. No, but he's saying what Combo said.
No,
Combo agrees with that though.
Whoa, hold on. That's everything I just said. What are you talking about?
That's not what you said.
Wait, hold on. What did I say that disagrees with him?
Well, you brought up how you kind of downplayed.
No, just tell me what I said that disagrees with him.
Yeah. So you downplayed the UAE's role in it by saying that the UAE's role was just one element, and then the internal politics is another element. So you're making it seem
as equal elements. Are you guys on here just lying? So Dr. Sharif
did you not
agrees.
Say the UAE?
Hold on,
Wait. Let me finish talking. I let you finish. I'll let you finish, but this is literally my life, so I want to kind of finish what I'm saying. So when you first came up here, you said this isn't only a proxy war. The UAE element is just one element. The internal aspect is another element.
Which is what Dr. Sharif says.
In doing that, you are downplaying the fact that the main enemy currently is the UAE-backed RSF.
Okay, hold on. So let me be clear. Dr. Sharif said exactly what I said. Hold on. You're literally lying right now. Everything you just read is my exact position. That's my exact position. Hold on. You're saying I'm downplaying UAE by agreeing that it is one of the key reasons why this is happening. You're saying
he didn't say it's one of the key. He said it's the main enemy.
No, hold on, Cubby. I literally said several times on this live, I agree with this perspective already. I don't disagree with this. Here's the only thing I disagree with. I've said that how many times, Cubby?
No, I understand, but you're saying he's one of the, whereas he is saying it's the main enemy.
Wait, hold on. Whether that's
Travis, remember when I told you there's
hold on. Let me have this with Cubby.
Wait, Travis,
Yo, bro,
because you're calling us liars.
For a second,
Remember
where
everyone here. Wait. While everyone is here, when I told you there's level to this, and that you're speaking to me like I'm denying things. When I was telling you there's
we heard you, Combo. Let me have this
No. Because this immediately destroy what you're trying to stand on right now. You're calling us liars. When I was telling you there's level to this. And the number one enemy and the number one reason for what's going on right now is the RSF and the UAE. That's why I told you. But remember, I'm not denying if there's any internal factors, but there's level to it. It's UAE and RSF first. And that's what you're disagreeing with.
Yo, bro, listen. Hold on. I'm going to ask Covey. This is the last time I'm going to ask you. Hold on, because after this, I'm going to see what's going on here. Covey, what was my disagreement? I just want to see if we're tracking.
You said saying it's only a proxy war.
Exactly.
And the UAE
only
is to blame.
Right.
Hold on. The UAE is
Correct.
to blame is anti-black, but then you said that is one of the factors, and then you brought up Arab supremacy as well. But the problem here is so what Sharif is saying though is that the UAE and the RSF are the main enemy, not then one of the factors.
Whoa. Hold on. I've read his work. You have not read his work. There is nothing.
Can you give me an exact quote?
Whoa. Hold on. Wait, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Read it. Yeah, read it.
No, can you give me an exact quote from this current war? Not from the past,
hold on.
This current war.
Whoa. Hold on. Here's what I'm going to tell you to do, because I know you'll never be able to find this. You'll never be able to provide me any source where he says the RSF, or excuse me, where he said the UAE or even the small hats is the only reason why this is happening. He'll never even say, you know what, this is like 75% of he'll never, none of that is even said.
No, but he said the main enemy though. Hold on 1 second. But the issue here. One second.
Wait. Travis. The one previous was not saying the little hat. He's saying the Zionist state, the UAE.
Sure. Hold on, Covey. Why don't you? Because we just need to do this right now. Covey, just read what he said again. Just read it out loud. Let's hear it.
Hold on. Let me look up the article again. I closed it.
Yeah, read it out loud. Because I have his work. I have his books.
Yeah, but the thing is, so this is the issue that I have. The books that you have, are they from the recent war since 2023, or are they from the
I have recent articles too as well, but his book obviously is not from 2023, but he's written several books.
Then can you give me any recent articles of what he's saying with you?
No. Let's read what you just wrote. I mean, what you just read. Do it again. Read it.
Yeah. So, hold on. He says...
And put it on the screen so we can all read it together.
Wait, hold on. Can you give me the article though? From his recent article.
No. Put it on the screen what you just read. Why are you running from it?
Hold on.
What article?
I'm not running from it at all. I'm just asking you.
Just put it on the screen.
The source that you have. Give me a second.
Put it on the screen, Cubby. Stop running.
Again, 1 second. Can you not overtalk me, Travis? On my own live? On my own live. I'm asking for
Okay, we just actually put what you read on the screen, just so we can read it.
I'm asking for a clarification specifically. The sources that you have, are they pre-2023 or post-2023?
So the books obviously is pre-2023.
Okay.
I have read his work post-2023.
Okay, so have you read articles post-2023?
Yeah. Can listen, can you provide, what are you doing? Can you put this stuff on the screen? You keep running from this. I don't know what you're doing. Yeah, put this stuff on the screen. Let's read this.
Yeah, it's okay. Let me open up the article again. Give me a second. You guys continue speaking. I'll bring up the article again because I had.
Now, this is a main thing because you tried to say something like he disagreed. I don't even know what you're talking about. My positions come from the actual scholars from the region. So I really want to hear specifically what you read that made you think somehow it's in disagreement with my position, because it's my exact position.
Travis, could you repeat your stance for me again? Considering you're saying that you only get it from scholars from Sudan, right?
Yeah.
So what's your stance? What's your stance again? What do you think about the war?
I think it's multifaceted. It's multi-causal. I think my main issue, the reason why I'm up on the stage, is because somebody that was on the stage said this is only because of UAE and the small hat.
That was me. Yes, that was me.
Oh,
yes.
you.
All right,
then
okay.
You're the problem.
So I'm the problem. All right. So
Hold on. Now I want to hear what Covey.
She's finding whatever article, and it's crazy that you're having.
I don't even want to go back and forth.
Just listen. It's crazy to me that you have this audacity talking to me as someone who's literally from Sudan and's been there. I don't
care that you're from Sudan.
I don't give a shit if you care or not. That's not the point.
The fuck does that mean?
Okay, no problem. Now, just riddle me this, okay? How much of Sudan do you know?
Oh, I don't. I'm not going to answer that dumb question. I'm not going to do that.
What do you mean dumb question? What's dumb about it? You're talking about something that you don't understand, and I'm about to prove that you don't understand shit.
I'll tell you why. Hold on, I'll tell you why. Because it's the same. Actually, I'll ask you then.
No. You're the one who made the claim. Hold on. No. Just one second. Just a second. I'm going to let you speak. When you come out here,
we got an Arab supremacist dude. You're an Arab supremacist dude. I really don't care to talk to Arab supremacists, dude. I really don't.
Do you not? Okay, so you claim you know Sudan, right?
I don't care about Arab supremacists. I really don't. You guys are like white supremacists to me.
Right.
No difference.
Okay, no problem. Just have look. If you were gonna have a productive conversation,
no, I don't want to have one with an Arab supremacist.
Learn how to shut up from time to time, and I'm gonna put mute so that you speak.
What are you talking about?
Just a second. So the fact that you called me an Arab supremacist is actually funny, considering the fact that I'm Nubian. I'm indigenous to the land. Point one,
just
I don't give a shit if you care.
That are white supremacists. I don't care about that.
Whatever I'm saying, Travis, is not for you to care. It's for me to make a point to the fact that you don't know shit about what you're talking about.
All the time.
Okay,
you're just scrambling. You just circle jerking, bro.
I'm scrambling. Just let me scramble.
And I'm saying, bro, you are part of the problem because you agree with the Arab supremacy.
Okay,
you are a raccoon. That's what you are.
All right. Put mute, okay, and just respect the panel. All right. And I'm going to try to be respectful as much as I can. I do not care if you care about what I'm saying or if you care about Sudan. What I'm saying is I'm leading a way to prove the fact that you don't know shit about what you're talking about. The fact that you're hiding behind the cover that, I've read to only scholars about Sudan and only the intellectuals about Sudan. And this is the most bullshit argument there is in calling me a raccoon. That's actually funny. So a very simple question. I do not care if you care about what I'm saying. Okay. I want to know.
I don't answer any of your questions, dude. I don't care about your questions, bro.
Okay. Don't answer any of my questions. Don't answer any of my questions. The fact that you're saying that the UAE is just part of the problem is the very same thing we're fighting. Who is arming the very entity that your country deemed a genocidal group? Who's the entity that instigated the war, and we have proof that it did, even before the war started? We have proof of Hemeti being in the UAE and getting orders from Mohammed bin Zayed. We have proof that Mohammed bin Zayed was the one directly telling Hemeti, do not integrate your army into the SAF, the main army of Sudan. And then you're coming out here and trying to tell me the UAE is not the main reason? Yani, this is just so stupid. And you have the audacity to come lecture someone from Sudan. Wallahi
Yeah, so
subhanallah.
this is what I'm saying, right? This is this Arab supremacy stuff. So the real reason why this is just such a dumb position is because Hamedi and the RSF is only a factor because the government in Sudan made them a factor in the first place. These are the same people that was committing genocide before, and they were sponsored by the government of Sudan. That's
Who's
why this
Umar
stuff.
al-Bashir, Travis? Who's Umar al-Bashir?
I heard you. You talked for
Who's
5
Umar
minutes.
al-Bashir?
We heard you.
Who's Umar al-Bashir?
The government of Sudan created the RSF. The government
Who's Umar
of Sudan
al-Bashir?
is
Who's Umar al-Bashir
responsible
and who's the
for
government?
Hamedi. So the real reason why this is happening is because your government created them in the first place. So when you go around talking about the small hats and the UA are only responsible, it's stupid. It's just
Okay,
another
who's
way.
Umar al-Bashir? Who's
It's
Umar
just another
al-Bashir?
way. Well, we all know who al-Bashir is. Come on, man. He
Okay,
ruled.
okay. So do you not
So here's
think...
the hold on. So
So
go
what happened in 2019?
Go on mute.
What happened in 2019?
There was a coup. Stop now. Stop.
Oh,
So here's the point, right?
a coup or a revolution?
Your boy Al Baran. You know what he said? He wanted Hamedi to join. He wanted this genocidal maniac to join his military. So you're sitting here complaining, talking about
we've
they
never
tried to get him
seen
to
a
become part of
strategic-
his military.
So in Africa, in
He tried to
Africa's
get these
history...
genociders to be part of his own military.
Okay, now put mute just 1 second.
So for
we've
you to
never
not take
seen-
responsibility
One
for
second.
that, for you to not take responsibility for that,
Just shut
it's
it for
your
a second.
Arab supremacy.
Learn,
Take responsibility.
learn to
Take
have some manners when
responsibility
you talk.
for them even
So,
getting power in Sudan.
Tamam,
You need
tamam.
to take
Just-
that responsibility.
learn how to fucking have a conversation.
No, you keep
So
talking over
you're
me. You ain't
citing-
even let me speak. You just talking over me.
دقيقة بس يا كومبو. He's citing the fact that, how can your commander ask to integrate the genocidal RSF into the army? Oh yeah? Just shut the fuck up for a second and let me finish my
Shut up since
sentence.
you've been on this panel.
Okay, تمام ما في مشكلة.
Weirdo.
Yeah, weird. Okay. والله العظيم شوف فابريكا ديل. Anyways, so you want me as Sudan to wage war against a militia that I inherited from a regime that I toppled through a revolution, right? So you would rather me, instead of using a strategic way to integrate them, right? Because we haven't seen any example like that in Africa, right? In your argument,
Seen any
it's
example
never
like
been.
what?
Just 1 second. Just 1 second. No, just let me finish, right? Instead of you integrating that massive power that you inherited from the past regime, okay? Stop sugarcoating it or covering it as, your government. No, that government was toppled. We toppled Umar al-Bashir, who brought the RSF and armed them. He was the one. Umar al-Bashir was toppled. The RSF and the UAE took advantage of that and they increased the funding. And that power gap left a very powerful militia within the state. Okay, so you would rather me fight them and try to imprison them, right? And have this war back in 2019. But
It's very simple.
Yeah,
Well, is this a
okay,
question or you just
because
rambling?
you
What are you doing? I don't know.
because you live in the La La Land, yeah, Sadiqi. You live somewhere where you think everything can happen. In Sudan, in Africa, it's not as simple as that. He wouldn't stand down and let us imprison him. We inherited a powerful militia in the state.
You
By the
guys
time-
created
by-
in the first place.
Who's you guys? Yeah, Belid Inta. Who's
Your people.
Who's you guys? Who's you guys?
Brain is not innocent in this. He also helped facilitate Hamedi too as well. What are you talking
Was
about?
he the president? Was he? Did
I
you
didn't
know
say
that
he was the president. I said help
Okay.
facilitate. Are you listening?
Do you know the Constitution? Do you know
What
the
are you
military
talking about?
Constitution?
We know
Do
you guys
do you
changed
know
the
anything about
Constitution.
that?
I read the updated Constitution. So
No,
I'll
not
take-
the
yeah,
Constitution.
yeah,
The
I read
military
the updated
Constitution.
Wait, Khalid. You read the Sudanese constitution.
I've read the up. Yeah, I'll tell you because I was.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll tell you the parts I read.
The parts
I
you
was-
read. Oh, cherry
Yeah,
pick from the Constitution.
I'll
yes.
tell you because I read it. So the part I was concerned about, because as you guys rightly pointed out, when al-Bashir was in power, he actually specifically stated if South Sudan creates their own state, he's going to institute Sharia. Yeah, I know that, right? So
Wait. Who? Umar al-Bashir said what?
Al-Bashir said that. You don't know this, or what?
After South Sudan said that he gonna implement Sharia.
No, I'm saying is what his word said. That he said that. You don't know that he said this?
Okay, okay, go ahead, go
Well, I'm
ahead.
asking you. Wait,
This is
No, no, no,
crazy.
no,
I
go ahead,
can't
go
go.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go
والله
ahead.
ممكن عديل يا man.
Yeah, go ahead. Continue.
Go
Do you
ahead,
know
go
that he
ahead.
said this or
Okay.
not?
Travis, this is perfect. Please continue.
Okay. So yeah. So look, obviously I'm not a fan of Al Bashir. Let's just cut that out the way. But the point I'm making is, at the end of the day, the reason these people exist in the first place is because of him, right? And this is because of the government of Sudan, which the current leader of the RSF, your guy, right? He also was responsible for facilitating the RSF. You know, obviously there was John Jaweed at the time. But I'm saying this, and this is the issue. You guys aren't taking this responsibility. You guys are not. You just said, Khalid, that what was you supposed to do? I'll tell you. What you're supposed to do is you take the elements of the people that committed G-side and you lock those guys up, and then the elements that didn't do it or that wasn't facilitating the G-side, maybe you can reintegrate those people. And plenty of African leaders have already done that. They've already done that. I don't know why you said that's never happened. You must not know Africa. You probably only know the Arab version of Africa. You don't know the black version of Africa. So anyway, the point is that type of stuff is
وعليك
happening
الله
all the
هدودا
time.
عليك الله.
If you was a criminal and you G-sided people, you get locked up. End of story. If you are a person that didn't do that or didn't do the crime or major crimes, then you can get reintegrated. That's happened worldwide. I don't even know why you act like that's something new. So anyway, that
Okay,
is the
okay.
process that
Let's
should
try
have.
to
Hold
go
on,
point by point.
yo,
Let's go
hold on,
point by point.
yo. I'm literally not even done. I don't know why you keep talking over me.
Okay.
Let him finish because I want to talk about them because I'm gonna tell you, Travis, how you haven't the equivalent
Wait,
of
hold on. We got you. Okay, hold on. Look
Go ahead.
at this. Look what she said. Take responsibility. Yes, take responsibility when you're committing G-side against your own people. Yeah, I don't know if you know anything about what was happening in Darfur back in 2004, 2005, etc. Yeah, there was a G-side that was going on, and it was being committed by the Sudanese people, the Sudanese government on its own people. I mean, this is a problem. But anyway, the point I'm saying is this, brother. I want Sudan and the elements that I've read in the Constitution, because I was looking specifically for, they did change the elements. There used to be some Arab supremacist nonsense in it. They're changing that elements. It's still kind of Islamic fundamentalist a little bit, but they are changing that element. They want it to be democratic, and I appreciate those changes. I've read those changes. So just to be clear, the updated version I've read seems to be more democratic, seems to be more. I know you guys have a Ministry of Defense, I think is Nubian, and then there's a couple of other people that is not Arab, which I appreciate. You guys have been changing the leadership. I actually do appreciate that, which is why I'm gonna say this for the record. I don't like the RSF at all. If it was up to me, all of them would be buried. They would be in the ground. I don't support them at all. I want to be super clear about this. My only issue is black people in Sudan need to be protected because for the entire history of that damn country, since the Arabs, whether you want to go back to 700s to the Bakht Agreement, or you want to go all the way to the 1500s when you had the fucking black sultanate that had to combat the invading Arabs, or if you come back to the 1960s or the Civil War, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's always been Arabs and people that has been trying to discriminate and unalive black folks. That's been a constant. Okay, it hasn't stopped for over 1,000 years. Right. So that's the truth. And then the reason I brought up the scholars is because the scholars talk about it too as well. But now, again, I agree with the elements about the UAE and the small hats. We don't even disagree on that. I don't even, y'all are like fighting for no reason about that. We agree on that. But you said that's a lie.
كومبو ممكن بس سريع كده. Alright. Look, Travis, I'm gonna be as respectful as I can so we can reach a productive point, okay? And just don't open your mute and don't yell, right? The first thing, when I've mentioned integrating militias into the armies, I was making fun of you, actually, ironically, the fact that you claimed that, you should imprison them, you should have fought them, and I told you there are examples in Africa, like in Congo, the one that you know so much about, right? When the CNDP and the M23 fighters, they integrated, right? Here's the issue. If we, back then, would have went for Hemeti's head, right? This war would have broke out back in 2019. We needed a peaceful way to integrate their militia into the army. We didn't have the privilege to fight them head on because we were trying to avoid this war. We're not saying that we did not have a history of our own. We're saying that this specific war, the genocide that is happening right now, not previous wars, not our internal issues, none of that. This war right now that we are speaking about is purely because of the UAE. If it wasn't for the UAE, the revolution would have taken the rest of its road. We were on the way, or we were literally already there to a transitional government. Hemeti already agreed to integrate his army in 2 years, but suddenly he goes to Dubai, to Abu Dhabi, UAE. He comes back and he says, "Hey, I'm not going to integrate like 2 years like we agreed. Actually, I want 10 years." Which anyone who's sane enough would know that's enough time for him to integrate himself into a deep state in Sudan. So I understand that you acknowledge that the UAE and the Zios have a hand in this. Our disagreement is this very war, if it wasn't for the UAE, not only it wouldn't have happened, but it wouldn't have had as much casualties as now, and the brutality wouldn't have been as much as it is now. Also,
Can I counter that?
no problem. Just type it down or whatever, and then reply to me. Now, you mentioned something about Hemeti with Al Burhan and all of that. Now, in the military constitution, right, there's what is called Al Band Al Khamis, right? Now, this means that the RSF are directly under the command of the president, i.e. Umar al-Bashir. i.e. Umar al-Bashir. Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, the current head of state, is only there because of his rank. When you go as per the ranks, he was the highest rank in the military. And when you're in a wartime or a transitional period, you must have the head of the military. This is our constitution. So you trying to paint it as if, oh, the same government right now, or you guys, me, or whoever you meant by you guys, are the same people who committed the G-sides back then, is just completely inaccurate. We toppled Umar al-Bashir. That created a power gap within Sudan. The UAE utilized that, and then Hemeti, and then the war. Okay?
So this is the reason why I am totally against what Khalid just said. So the reason I kept mentioning Al Bahrain in this is because anybody that knows about what was happening in the early 2000s, mid 2000s, late 2000s, Al Bahrain was not only weaponizing Hemeti and collaborating with Hemeti. These people were actually kind of close. So this is the reason why I think what Khalid is saying is actually dangerous. Because the people that these people empowered, the people that these people were utilizing when they were committing the G-side against black folks, the people that these people was weaponizing and they was arming and funding and all of this stuff that they was doing back then, now they're upset. Now I agree, by the way, I want to be clear. If it was up to me, the RSF would be eliminated off the face of the planet. So I want to be clear about that position. However, they were supporting these people. For you to not say, dang, who would have thought that some genocidal maniacs would have betrayed us? That's your fault. Yes, you take that responsibility. This is part of the problem. You can't even take responsibility for arming, supporting, and funding genocidal maniacs, and then they turned around and betrayed you. You can't accept that. And the reason you can't accept that is because of your Arab supremacy nonsense. What you should be able to say is, dang, my government was on some bullshit. I haven't even heard you say that one time. You should say, my government was on some bullshit. Al Bahrain was on some bullshit. These people was messed up. Al Bahrain is an innocent. He's a bad guy too. You have to look at that and be like, yo, these people was on some anti-black stuff. Now, I'm trying to have them under my wing. And now he decided to go another route and rock with some other people. Well, bro, you was doing that back in 2005, 2006, 2007. You was doing that when you was unaliving your own people.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
Oh, wait,
Why did we topple al-Bashir? Just take this question with you.
Bro. All right,
take this question with you. While you're talking,
you spoke for 5 minutes uninterrupted.
Just add it to whatever you're going to say.
I've been silent for a moment. I've been playing Mario Bros. But let me say this. Travis, again, this is why I'm saying like you're offering people the equivalent of fast food when it's come to this conversation. Not understanding like what was happening in Sudan, what were the Sudanese people are doing, the people that you keep saying, you guys. In 2019, when the revolution happened.
Just support Hamedi. Just explain.
Wait.
Who?
Who the fuck supported Hamedi?
The person you guys support
Bro,
now.
I got shot twice. Wait. Shut up.
The person you support now supported him.
Travis. I got shot twice, stabbed 4th fucking time protesting against this guy. The people were fucking protesting. From 2019, late 2018 even, till 2023, people were in the street saying one single thing: العسكر للسكنات والجنجويد انحل. We translate into for the army away from the government and for the fucking Janjaweed to be dismantled. You don't even know what the fuck happening in Sudan. You speak about you people. You don't even know what the fuck is going on. Wait.
I'd rather get back to Khalid.
Wait.
At least Khalid got something intelligent to say. You just rambling.
Just let me like I was just smelling glue like over here. Just let me say like the dumb shit that I'm trying to say, okay? Anyway, what I'm trying to tell you is you don't want to have any actual conversation about how politics actually is. The army, after the government got toppled, the previous government got toppled, okay, were in charge. Now what they're gonna do with the RSF? Mind you, I'm someone who doesn't like SAF. I'm someone who acknowledges SAF situation. No one here say like, oh, SAF, we love everyone. Conversation is straight. SAF is the institution right now that is protecting the Sudanese people, whether I like it or not. Since late 2018 till 2023, a week before the war started, people were protesting in the streets. Because and here comes the question, why did the UAE became the #1 reason? Since 2019 and till
UAE, I don't know why y'all keep mentioning
Travis, this is not only about you, because I know what I'm saying is not registering in your head, but we have like almost 100 people here listening. Okay, what happened? So the UAE started giving contracts to the RSF. By the way, like the RSF, they used to come to my neighborhood and tell you, oh, you speak English? Okay, well, we want you. Like they were giving contract because they were sending, #1, people to Libya, people to Yemen. #2, they were recruiting a lot of people because they were in charge by the UAE. Not only that, also by the EU. By the fucking EU, okay, to secure the border around Chad and Libya, because all of the refugees who come from Sudan, South Sudan, Eritrea, the Horn, they cross through Sudan and they enter Libya through there. Okay, so we're getting millions of dollars of funding, okay, to secure the border for them over there, which also helping the slave trade that's happening right now in Libya. Okay, the RSF start growing rapidly because of the contracts that they had from the previous government, the contract that they had with the UAE. So the Sudanese army, they found themselves in this situation where they have, if they want to take out the RSF, mind you, at that time it was a militia that is using tribalism to gain its people behind it. Okay, so now when you go to take out their people, their leader immediately, that's like you going to people and tell them that I'm gonna capture your god, I'm gonna capture your king. So now what you're gonna have in your hand, you're gonna have an actual war in your hand. So what was happening? People in the street were protesting, dismantle the RSF. The army said, okay, we have no way to dismantle them. What we're gonna do is to integrate them. Okay, this is what the process, what was happening in Sudan. Okay, when you try to you people, your guy, you're giving people fast food politics of what's actually happening. This actual life, this actual history, this actual event that I lived through. Everyone to Sudan here lived through.
Honestly, I enjoy my conversation with Khalid more. I would rather get back to some substance. I haven't really heard anything of substance from you, bro. I will keep it real.
Okay.
Extract from what you're saying, bro.
The funny thing, Travis, like you know that your tricks do not work with me. Like you know your trick.
Not a trick.
Your whole trick is built. Wait. Your whole trick is wait. Shut up. Your whole tricks is built on creating an identity to the person you're speaking to, so it would work. Because everything you say is a performative. It's performative because it required a specific person.
Performative to say black people should be protected.
No. It's performative that you try to.
Because you were Arab supremacist, right?
Wait.
That's performative because you're an Arab supremacist.
Again, it's performative because it's built on you forcing that thing on me. Then you can have the conversation. That's why
my only position is protecting black folks, and you're literally saying you're attacking that position. That's how weird you are. That's how weird you are. That's been my entire position. My entire position the whole time. We're having this argument because I said black folks should be protected. Travis. That's why we're having this argument.
Okay. I'm okay with you like saying that about me. Like I don't give a fuck, honestly. You can say that about me. Yes, I'm attacking your stand. That your stand is protecting black people. Again, that's why
I stand correct. Yes.
Yeah, that's why I keep saying your whole stand is performative. You're saying buzzwords and offering people the equivalent of fast food when it's come to politics, even though I'm the one from the beginning who told you about all of these things. We spoke about Arab supremacy. We spoke about everything. We spoke about the targeting. We spoke about how everything. We spoke about these things daily. But what you don't want to listen to that. You want to create an image.
Hold on one second. Combo, we've been hearing you for 5 minutes.
Wait.
Combo, you finna say the same thing, bro.
No. You create an image. And you
said that 5 times already. Hold on, bro.
I'm not gonna say it the 6th time, okay? For other people to listen, so other people know what a goofball you are, how you have.
I'm a goofball. We got it. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So hold on, Covey. Let me say this just for the record. I didn't say I told you, Covey, the whole Ethiopia and Eritrea, I actually stay out of that. I do not have a position on that. So don't slander me on the Ethiopia thing, Covey. The second thing is you don't know anything about Rwanda or what's going on in the Congo. So that's the problem. And this is the problem when it comes to armchair activism that I have a problem with. People don't know shit about what's going on. And now I'm going to be respectful. I think you know more than me about what's going on in Sudan. I'm going to respect that. But when it comes to the Congo, that's my element, okay? And I'm saying, respectfully, what people have been saying about Rwanda is a freaking lie. It's literally the exact opposite. And this is the problem. Wait, hold on, Combo, hold on.
Wait.
Yo, God.
No, wait. For the 100 people, okay. What is are you denying Rwanda involvement in Congo?
No, Combo, he supports the M23.
I support M23 100%.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. What the fuck?
That's because you don't know anything about the Congo. That's why. You don't know anything.
Why didn't you guys tell me this?
Yes. No. You don't know anything about. If I can ask you a question. Hold on. Watch this. I'm just gonna ask you a simple question. Name to me 3 groups in the Congo right now that's being G-sided. The 3 ethnic groups. 3 of them. Just give me 3.
God, bro.
Hold on. No. Just answer the question. No. Hold on. Stop.
No, we're not going to talk about.
Who brought up
Combo? Answer the question.
Let's not bring up the combo.
No. Hold on, because he doesn't know. This is the problem.
You're the most knowledgeable person about the Congo, Travis. This is not the topic right now, okay?
No. You heard what Combo just said, though.
No. I'm confused. Wait.
No. Let's get into it.
No. Wait.
Yeah.
Why did you change the conversation? Said first of all. Second,
hold on.
I'm shocked that you actually said this.
Combo, I was responding to comments.
In the chat, hold on, I'll tell you. In the chat, when he said he doesn't want black people to be unalived. I basically said, like, he is sympathetic towards Ethiopia and supports Rwanda, which are two countries that are unaliving black people. I said that in the chat. He decided to respond to
That's
that.
not what you said in the chat.
I said he supports Ethiopia and the UAE, which are unaliving
But
black
no,
people.
wait.
Not UAE, sorry, Ethiopia and Rwanda, which are unaliving, which is a fact.
Rwanda, though, yes. Yes,
So you
100%.
also support.
Rwanda's an
So you
but
also
let's not change the
support
topic. We can have that conversation.
You're
another
wrong
time.
about Rwanda, but okay, we can stick to today, though. We can stick to
wait. So you also support the Ethiopian government?
You see? Now, hold on. You see?
He's more sympathetic towards like Haile Selassie and stuff like that. Because I remember you saying that on a panel that you're not aware of it, but you're more sympathetic.
That's fair.
Okay, you're more sympathetic to Haile Selassie. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Just the combo. So Travis, you're on about how the conversation was better with me, right, and all of that. So I hope you can. Let's maintain that tempo, right?
Yeah.
So there's 3 points I think we need to anchor and not go anywhere besides them. But before I get to these points, before we get to these points, I need to understand your level of understanding of Sudan.
Let's not do that, bro. Just say what you got. I don't like doing that.
One second. I know you don't like doing that, but I'll explain why. Because the very propaganda we're fighting right now is like folks like yourself who are all the way in America who only see what's going on.
Propaganda did I say though?
I'm going to explain. Just let me finish.
Okay.
Folks like you.
Just line item that though.
No problem. Like folks like you all the way in America, right? Who just view the things that are happening in Africa from a very specific lens. Folks like you are the ones we're fighting because you guys feed the narrative that, oh yes, the UAE is involved and da-da-da-da-da, but you guys are also did the mistake for G-siding yourselves and trying to push the narrative of the government and differentiating between al-Bashir and the current government, right? So this is why it's very important for me to ask your knowledge.
Can we stick on that right there?
No, yeah, this is one of the 3 points we're going to anchor. This is one of the 3 points we're going to anchor.
I agree. I think this is the most important element.
Yes,
Are you denying that Albert Einstein supported Hamedi?
Just let me finish. No problem. Right? So the 3 points we're anchoring is al-Bashir's government, the integration of the RSF, and the UAE's role where we have the most disagreement.
We don't need. We agree on UAE's role. We don't need to debate that.
We don't, Travis. Okay, I'm gonna have to explain to you very quickly why we don't agree and why your narrative is problematic. Okay, the very thing we're fighting is a narrative that insinuates that it's a civil war. Narratives like what? Like folks who come up and say, "Oh, we acknowledge the UAE's involvement, but." The SAF did this and that, but you guys unalived yourselves or G-sided yourselves because of your government and did all of that.
Let me just ask you a very direct question.
Just 1 second, please. What that does, right, is it takes away from the actual fact that if it wasn't for the UAE, the current war wouldn't have happened. Not only that, but the amount of people who were unalived and the atrocities that have happened, it wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for the UAE.
No, Khalid, the UAE was introduced to Hamedi through the Sudanese government.
1 second. We're going to get to that. Now,
that's how you got introduced to it.
What's Travis, just a second, okay? Now, as I said, I'm coming to that, Combo. As I said, the 3 talking points are anchors, so please don't circle back and try to understand what I'm trying to say here and understand what kind of debate I'm trying to have with you. The 3 anchors, one of them is the government. We're going to talk about that. But for me to lay grounds of this debate, I must understand your level of knowing or understanding.
See, this is childish, bro.
No problem. Understand it whatever you want to, the way you want to understand it. For me to be able to continue in this conversation, right? I need to paint a floor in which we can debate. For me to be able to do that, I need to know how much do you know about Sudan? For example,
Oh, I'm not.
you've
Listen,
mentioned.
hold on. No, stop, Khalid.
Why
Stop.
do you
I'm
keep
gonna stop
cutting
you.
me
No, I'm gonna
off
stop you right now.
whenever I mention that?
No,
Why
I'm
do you
gonna
keep
stop you right
cutting me
now.
off
Look,
whenever I
I'm not
mention Sudan?
Sudanese. I've already said my expertise is in the Congo. Here's the
I
thing. I
understand that.
denied
Travis,
one thing that
okay.
you said
Can you
on
put
the
mute for a
thing.
second? Can you
I
put mute
don't
for a
want to do
second?
this stupid what you know
No
about the
problem.
Sudan. This is dumb,
Okay,
bro.
just put mute for a second. You cannot say, "Hey, I do not claim that I know Sudan and I only know about the Congo," when you're coming out here and spewing the same
Say that either, by the
propaganda.
way.
Just one second, and spewing the same propaganda we've been fighting for 4 years. I don't care if you know about Sudan or not, but you put yourself in a position to be asked or criticized for
Oh,
your
okay, you can
stance.
criticize me all you
Because
want, but you're the
one second,
propagandist,
just
bro.
a
You're the
second,
propagandist. You
Travis,
are.
can I finish? Can I finish? Your stance, whether you claim that or not, insinuates that you know about Sudan. I understand you know about Congo. But when you come out here and say the stuff that you just said, and I've already explained how we're fighting it and why we're fighting it, you're insinuating that you know about Sudan. So that gives me the ground. This is an academic conversation. This gives me the grounds to ask you very respectfully, what do you know about Sudan? You can tell me you don't know anything about Sudan, and this is what I'm getting at. Okay? So I ask my question again respectfully. What do you know
Before
about? Go ahead. Go.
Yeah, sorry, Khaled. Before you respond, Travis, I just wanted to say there might be some people who are watching who do depend on live captions. So please keep the over talking to a minimum. You will get to respond fully. Do not interrupt each other, please. But Travis, you can respond.
So let me just say this for the record. So my position stands. I gave the scholarship. Khalid said specifically, I was actually saying propaganda, which I've said no propaganda. In fact, it's the exact opposite. Khalid is literally espousing propaganda. Like it's like factually inaccurate what Khalid is saying. Everything I've stated is 100% verifiable. There is nothing you can say that I've said that is not a fact. There's not one sentence you could say I said that isn't a fact. Okay.
Travis, I never
Hold on.
said.
Stop. Hold on, Khalid.
Wait,
This is
hold
my
on.
response.
Again. Yeah, please. Again, like, let's not overtalk one another. Travis, you can finish. Khaled, you can respond. Again, there are people who depend on live captions.
Yeah. And so because I'm just want to put this for the record, right? So I gave several sources. Scott, actually, I'm going to tell y'all this. Forget my opinion on this matter. I actually don't even care if you don't believe anything I'm saying. Believe the people I shared. Believe Dr. Sharif Harir. Believe Dr. Jock. Believe those people. These are experts in the region. They talk about these conflicts. They write about these conflicts that's going on today. You're right. Actually, don't believe me at all. In fact, you can put me on a big screen. I'll share the books that you guys should read on the topic. I'll share the information that you guys should read on the topic. Forget my opinion. Forget Khalid, because who is Khalid? I don't even know who this dude is for real. He's just some random guy on the internet, right? So I think this is another problem that we have. You have a bunch of people on the internet pretending like they know what's going on when none of them actually have the expertise. None of them. Oh, I'm from America. You know how many people you talk to every day know what the hell is going on in America? They don't know what's going on in politics in America. That's the majority of people. So when y'all say, oh, I'm from Sudan, I don't care. It doesn't mean anything to me. In fact, I'll even go as far as to say this. What I found is Africans specifically, they seem to be more disconnected than most of the people because they get all of their media and stuff like that from white people. It's the weirdest thing in the world. So let me just say this for the record, right? This is the reason why when I give scholars that are from Sudan, Sudanese people like you guys have no idea who these people are because you're not even tapped in to your own people who are actual legitimate intellectuals. It's a shame that there's a black American that's more tapped in to your intellectuals than you. So you're right. Don't listen to me on this topic. I don't want you to listen to me at all on this topic. Go to the people I refer to and you listen to them. I am not a scholar on Sudan. That's my hold on at the end, and I'm gonna land with this. We're literally having this argument because I said that because one man said the only reason this is happening is because UAE and the small hats. And I'm gonna be very clear about this. People need to understand this. The RSF was created by the government of Sudan. You have to take responsibility for that. Hamedi, who's the leader of the RSF, was funded, armed, trained, supported by the government of Sudan. Okay? Hold on, including Al Bahrain. Okay? Very close to Hamedi. The UAE only knows Hamedi and met with Hamedi because the government of Sudan introduced Hamedi to the UAE. All I'm saying is you have to take accountability for that. If you can't sit here and say, hold on, if you can't sit here and say, damn, we messed up, we need to take accountability. This is partly our responsibility because we shouldn't have been aligning with these genocidal bastards because we shouldn't have trusted some people that are untrustworthy. If you can't even say that, bro, you just don't like black people, dog.
Khalid, is it okay if I let Wavy speak? Because he's been waiting the whole time and then you can go after him.
Yeah. Okay. First of all, Travis, I came up to ask you, who the hell is Al Bahrain? That's my first question. Who's Al Bahrain?
I'm not here. This is just goofy. I'm about to exit.
And then, wait, I have multiple questions, bro. Don't leave, man.
I'm not gonna do the whole. Just say what you gotta say. I'm not gonna do the whole.
I have multiple questions, bro. Okay.
Answer,
Number two. Okay, then I'll ask the general chat. Guys, are we supposed to take a man whose name is Travis Believes serious? A guy who gives business advice and he hasn't retwisted his locks for like 2 years? Like, are we supposed to take this serious, guys? Like, I don't get it. Why are we wasting our energy on this man here? It makes no sense. Travis, you're talking to guys that are not part of the government, right? And you're blaming them for what a government that they overthrew did. Like, where is the logic? That makes no sense. Right? You're blaming citizens for what a previous government that they rebelled against, that they overthrew. You're blaming them. Like, bro, what the hell's wrong with you, bro? This is what you guys call American exceptionalism, right? Some random guy in the middle of fucking America is telling a person from Sudan what's best for them. And then he decides to go on a rant against Africans. You Africans don't know anything about your own people. Bro, what the hell's wrong with you, dog? Like, how the hell do you have the audacity to come here and say that? Like, imagine me as a Canadian person telling you what the fuck's going on in America, telling you, I know what's best for you. You should do this. Like, imagine America got invaded today by a foreign entity, and then you decided to back the American army, and I tell you, bro, the American army is terrible, man. The American army and the American institution, they've G-sided black people for hundreds of years. So therefore, the only line of protection that you have, you should have supported. You know, they're both bad, you know? So I'm not going to offer solutions, but they're both bad and we should just condemn both of them. This is what you're saying, dog. Like, bro, do you not realize how stupid what you're saying is? Like, I feel bad for Combo and Khalid, bro. You guys wasted so much of your time trying to literally convince this man who does not care, bro. This guy wants to just see the annihilation of Sudanese people and the annihilation of Africans for the sake of American imperialism. This guy's an Ethiopianist. Bro, this guy literally called the other day, he literally said, Muslim people, the Somali people that went to war against Ethiopia, he's like, you know what them people been doing for 1,400 years? That's what this guy said, bro. How are we supposed to take him serious, guy? This guy glazes Ethiopia. That's all I really have to say, guys.
Yeah, hey, I don't know why you have him as a moderator. Every word he said is a lie, Covey. Like, literally, I don't even know what he's talking about in terms of lie. I didn't even say this.
What are you talking about?
Hey, that's what my kids. That's what my kids. He's lying. That's what my kids. He's lying about everything.
I swear to God, my life.
That's what my kids. He's lying.
I came up on a whole panel.
On my kids, he's lying. Yeah, I don't even know what you're talking. I would have never even said that. That's the stupidest thing.
I swear to God, you said that, dog.
Wait, to be fair,
you're a goofy. You're a goofy. You're a bum. You're a goofy.
Wait. To be fair, you did say that about the Adal Sultanate. You said that they had Arabs involved in the Adal Sultanate.
That's what I'm saying. You part of this Arab supremacy stuff too. If you can't just call out what this dude said as a lie.
Whoa. I'm not even Arab, okay?
Okay, but I didn't say you
said. Hold on. You said I'm not even Arab.
I didn't say what he said.
So. No, you said
everything that I just said.
I didn't say what he said. Cubby, did I say what he said?
You said. Hold on. You said. You know what the people have been doing for the last 1,400 years.
Hold on. I'm at Cubby. This is a direct question. Did I say what he said or not?
So
I swear to
that
God
was
on
the
my
second
life, you
part of
did.
what you
No,
said.
Covey,
The second
did I
part of what
say
you
what he
said.
said or
Hold
not?
on 1 second. The second part of what you said. The first part of what you said was that there were Arabs a part of the Adel Sultanate, and you kind of were like saying
There
you were kind of
was.
on the Ethiopian side when it came to the Adel Sultanate, and then you
No,
said they've been.
no. See, yo, bro, yeah. All right, bro. You know
How are
what,
you
man?
denying what you
This is
said, dog?
uninteresting.
Like,
Wait,
you
wait,
Because
have,
hold on.
y'all don't
Wait,
really
hold
care
on.
about.
Okay.
Y'all just rambling. Y'all don't really care about. I never said what he said. He lied. You can't even admit he
oh,
lied.
yo, bro, get out of
Covey.
here,
It's just
dog.
this is insane, man. I don't even know what's going on here. You can't admit he lied, Covey, because I never said what
Bro,
he said.
yo, I swear to God on my life, you said
Covey,
that.
did I say what he said? Did you hear me say what he said, Covey?
I'm pretty
This is a
sure
serious
you
question.
said they've been dealing with them for a long time. You said
Yo,
that
bro.
they've been dealing with the horn for a long time.
Did you hear what he just now? What he said though?
He said the same thing that I just said. That they've been dealing with them for a long time.
Oh my God! All right.
Wait, did you not? Wait, hold on. Did you not say that the horn has been dealing with Arabs for a long time?
No. Okay, hold on. This is the thing. Let me be very clear. Okay, my smoke was for Arabs, not Somalis. These are two different things.
You said forget Somalis. You said forget me. Forget Somali people,
and
bro.
Covey, the fact that you literally heard me say that and you can't denounce what this dude just said is crazy.
Dog, I'm putting my life on it.
Smoke
Are you gonna,
is for
bro,
the Arabs,
are you gonna put your
not
life on
the
it?
Somalis? What the fuck?
Dog, you literally said you know what them people been doing for 1400 years. That's what you said, dog. And then you dropped from the panel.
Arabs.
Who's the
Yes,
wait,
Arabs.
what have they been doing for 1400 years? Tell me.
Do I have to explain what Arabs have been doing?
Yeah. Tell me what they've been doing for 1400
years. Yeah, so you're
years.
Arab supremacist. If you don't know the answer to that,
No,
you're an
tell
Arab
me.
supremacist.
Tell me what
I'm
they've
not.
been doing. Tell the world
this
what
is
they've been doing.
uninteresting.
Because you're telling us
Any black person would know. Any black person would know. You're
What have
clearly
they
not
done?
black.
What have they done?
You're clearly not black.
What have they been doing for
You're
1400
clearly an
years?
Arab supremacist. And let me be clear for the record.
Arab. Am I Arab or Arab?
Let me just say this for the record. I love Somalis. I don't got no issue with Somalis. I have an issue with Arabs coming into Africa, unaliving Africans. That's what I have an issue with. That's what I have an issue with.
I'm sure we got the same issue, bro.
Yeah, you hear this dude?
So am I Arab
This
or
is like me
Arab,
talking
bro?
about white people, and then somebody talk about, well, look what black people do. That's what I'm saying. This is obvious.
Who
You're
the
an
hell
Arab
said
supremacist.
that?
It's
No,
obvious
he
you're
said,
an Arab supremacist.
no, hold on. He said we have the same issues.
It's obvious you're an Arab supremacist.
He said he agrees with you on that point. That's what he was saying.
That's not what he just said.
No, he said we have the
He
same
said, I'm
issues.
pretty sure we got the same issue.
No,
That's
hold
what
on.
he said.
We have the same
That's what he
issues,
said.
not that. That's literally what he said. When
So
he
what is
said
he?
we have the same.
So hold on.
Hold on. When
What
he's
does he
saying
mean
we
by
have
that?
the same. Hold on. When he's saying we have the same issues, he's agreeing with you at that point. Not that he's saying those issues exist in the horn. He's agreeing with you on that point.
I was talking about the horn.
Yo, Travis, I'm
So
on
wait,
like
hold on.
part. Wait, hold on.
So why would he have a detached opinion?
Travis.
I'm talking about the
Tell us.
horn.
Wait. Travis, tell us, what did the Arab said in the home? Because again, you talking
Oh
about
my
things.
gosh, bro.
No.
Yo,
Tell
this
us.
is dumb, bro.
No. Tell us.
This uninterested. That is very uninteresting.
No. Tell us.
No. I don't. If I gotta explain that, it's just stupid. So, but let me just say this. This is just because you need to understand.
Yo, guys,
right?
apparently a large ass army of Arabs invaded Africa, right?
Yes.
And then just conquered everybody, bro. The Africans
not everybody,
were too weak.
but
they were just too weak to fight back, right? Like punks, bro. You make it sound weak as hell, dog. Come on, bro. Don't speak for us.
Yo,
hold on.
This is insane, yo.
Hold on, wait, 1 second. Can we redirect the conversation to like the
Just downplayed the colonization of Arabs. I don't even know this glazed thing. I'm not a Rastafarian, so I don't even know what he's talking about glazing. But anyway, look, this is just weird, just goofy stuff. You're just anti-black wavy. I don't even want to get off into it because you can't even interpret. You're anti-black, so the conversation is not even for you.
I think you're also anti-black too.
It's
for
not
lightening
for
your skin
you.
on this photo, bro.
You're anti-black and it's not for you. And by the way,
bro, I think you're anti-black
I'll
too,
go
bro.
over. I can go over the people. I can go
you lighten
over the.
your
Hold
skin
on,
like
bro.
10 shades, bro. Look at your
Arab supremacist bullshit.
And look at your videos, bro.
Yeah, we know your Arab
anti-black,
supremacist
bro.
bullshit. And here's the thing: you sound like you an American. I promise
anti-black.
you never. You actually,
bro,
where you at? Are you in America?
Dog, you look like you put on.
Are you in America?
You put on.
Okay. Wait 1 second.
Are you in America?
Please go back. Can we go back to Sudan, please? I'm begging you. Can we go back to the Sudanese politics? Because it kind of drifted off. I think a point was proven. Can we please go back to the Sudanese politics though?
Yeah. So, Travis, we were going on a certain pattern, right? We said that there's 3 anchors that we're going to talk about. I just needed to comment about that take, about how we should look at things, or we, the Sudanese people, we don't actually know what's going on through Sudan because we don't read into our politics. And I'm really surprised that someone.
That's not what I said.
No, because
I could tell you what I said.
you told us specifically.
No, here's what I
that
said.
we should-
I'll tell you what I said. I'll tell you what I said.
Look, let me
No, I'll
finish.
tell you what I said. I'll tell you what I said. Here's what I said. I said I should know Sudanese intellectuals that you guys don't. That's what I said.
Perfect. Now, just let me finish. Here's why this is a very privileged narrative. All right? It's very privileged. Now, the fact that you're pushing this from the comfort of America, the fact that Sudanese people like myself and Combo, who lived the war, the displacement, the G-side, and the political failures firsthand, you come out and tell us that our expertise don't matter, right? Like the voices are less valid when they're outside of quote unquote scholars. Do you not see how that's very dismissive and like from a comfort place? Do you not see how that's from a very privileged take?
No. So Khalid.
Just once. No, this was a rhetorical question.
What is going on?
No, it was a rhetorical question. It was a rhetorical question. It was a rhetorical question. Okay.
Right.
I'm trying to explain to you how you're making our voices being deeply, like literally, you're dismissing our voices under the notion that it's because it's outside scholars' talking points. So we're not supposed to say anything. Because you're saying that your only means of getting information is not from Sudanese people, is not from people who
I never
actually
said
suffered.
that. That's not what I said.
Just let me finish. You specifically said, Khalid, you're someone that I don't even know. You're just some guy on the internet.
No, stop going mute. You don't like, bro.
Let Travis finish because I wanna talk next, because me and him agree on some things, but the difference is that he doesn't know where to take it from there. So go ahead, Travis.
Please, can I just... Yes, I'm so sorry. Can I just say again, I beg you, don't overtalk one another. There are people who depend on live captions. Again, there are people who might be, you know what I mean? Like, my live is open to everybody, so just don't overtalk one another. Please let Travis finish, and then Combo or Khalid, you guys can respond after.
Right. So the responsibility, if you are a person, particularly in leadership, wherever you are in leadership, right? If you are taking orders that you know is unrighteous or wrong, you should stop. Now, again, I've already said this in the past when we talked about this. I give credit for the overthrowing of al-Bashir back in 2019. Cool. I agree with that. We all know that he was not a good person at all, right? But what I'm saying is you have a responsibility to dismantle the things that he has done. I'm going to bring up a guy that people mentioned a few times in the comments. Let's just say Paul Kagame. Paul Kagame is a prime example of how you should do it. Work with this G-cytomaniac. They should own that, bro, and just say, you know what? We made a mistake, and so now we know never to do anything like that again, to team up or support people that commit genocide. I don't even understand why that should even be explained, honestly. To me, that's obvious.
Wait, I just want to add to this because for the people in the comments, by the way, some of the things, only here, by the way, some of the things Travis is saying are correct, but I'm going to correct what actually saying. So this is really important. Travis, no one here fucking worship Burhan. No one here fucking support Burhan in the way that you want to frame that people here are doing it. This is the problem that I was talking to you about earlier, that you create a character in the someone that you're talking to. You didn't listen to anything I told you in the beginning. Then just for you to circle back and say something similar, it's crazy. Again, Travis, Burhan is the leader of the army, okay? He wasn't a big fan of Hemedti like that. the situation unite them together because he was he was in the army during the government, the previous government that got toppled. Do you know who toppled the government, by the way, Travis? You know that the RSF helped in toppling the government. Do you know like the
I didn't
toppling of
understand
Umar
that.
al-Bashir? Wait. You know that the toppling of Umar al-Bashir happened by the RSF and the army? And here why I'm telling you that you're giving fast food politics. Here come the problem. So what happened now? The RSF. The RSF is the second man who took down the Umar al-Bashir too. And here come the thing that you refuse to understand or want the other people to understand. The Sudanese people, okay, did not fuck with that. The Sudanese people denied that. People like me, people like Khalid, people like Sam, everyone. When I told you that I literally got pew twice because we were protesting against that. So what was the situation like for the perspective of the army? And that was Khalid was trying to tell you, that the RSF is now in power with the army. So what the position they were in? Either they start an immediate war right now, which was something was called the framework agreement. This is probably the most important agreement in the whole case of Sudan since 2019 till the beginning of the war, which talk about the like assimilating the RSF and dismantling them and putting them within SAF, and not only the RSF, also the rebel groups, because they had a peace agreement with the rebel groups, which are the most important and the most important missing piece that you refuse to touch on, which is the joint forces of Sudan, okay, and SPLM North, which completely tell you what I'm talking to you about from the beginning, the evolving dynamic of what's going on in Sudan, okay? When you say Arab supremacy, when you say the targeting of black people, all of these actual correct things, that their things are correct, there is Arab supremacy problem in Sudan. But it evolved from there. And that is the thing that day and night we're screaming about. Because you know what Himiti is saying right now? When he was in Uganda, when he go to Uganda and Kenya, he talk about Arab supremacy. Himiti talk about Arab supremacy and the targeting of black people. That is the layer that you refuse to understand, and that I'm here to talk about. That these things evolve into something more. When you mention, do you know, speaking about Khalid Hariri, you know, he was like in the with you know who his ally was back in the day? Do you know who his Arkum Nawi is? Travis?
Are you? Oh, my bad. What you say? I was reading
Do
something
you
in the
know who his
chat. I was reading
Arkum
something in the
Nawi
chat. My
is?
bad. Go ahead. What you say?
Okay. Do you know who his Arkum Nawi is?
No, go ahead. Tell me.
Arkum Nawi is the person who was with Khalid Hariri, the guy, the scholar that you're speaking about. By the way, because in the beginning he wasn't a scholar. He was he also rebelled against the government in Kordofan. Okay, he rebelled in 1991 in Kordofan. Okay, later on he joined the rebel groups in Sudan, the same rebel groups what they are right now. Do you know who the rebel group in Sudan? The rebel group that the government of Umar al-Bashir sided with the RSF, which are the joint forces.
Yeah. No,
You know about Khalid
I
Ibrahim,
know.
right?
Yeah.
Wait. You probably heard about
Wait,
Khalid
who
Ibrahim,
are
right?
they? Who are they? Who are they? Combo, don't tell them. Who are they?
So, bro, what are you doing? Go ahead,
No.
Combo.
I don't
He
want to.
doesn't know. He
I
doesn't
don't want.
know.
At this point, I don't want
No,
to jump
because
into the
once
question.
you break
Wait.
it down, yeah, Combo, you realize that he doesn't know nothing. You read a few
No.
articles and he's
Yeah.
running
But
with
I
it.
don't want to jump.
Wait, hold on. Wait, 1 second. Hold on. I think let's let Combo finish, and then Samad, we're gonna let you talk. But to add on to what Combo said, by the way, Travis, I don't know if you knew this, but Hemeti is now going around saying he is African and he's pro-African, and he even went to Uganda and was welcomed in Uganda wearing an African print clothing, by the way. This is So he changed his rhetoric, and now he is saying that he is fighting for African people, to liberate African people. He went to Uganda with his African print clothing. There's a speech of him saying, "I'm an African," and he is claiming that the Sudanese government is the Arab supremacist entity, and that they need to liberate Sudan from this Arab supremacist Muslim Brotherhood entity. And he fights for Black people, and he is allied with Uganda, with Kenya, with Ethiopia.
Well, he's not allied with. You keep saying that.
He is.
No, he's not.
No, they visit. They literally. No. His government. Wait. Travis. Again. His government got created there. They hosted his government. He created a government ruling over Darfur region, and it is operating from there. So
there's a parallel. They have a parallel government that was created and even recognized there. There are RSF camps in Ethiopia. The Ethiopian government is actively helping the RSF bomb
They're denying
Sudan.
that. They're denying that.
No. But there's hold on. There's an RSF camp though. You know that.
No, I don't actually. Ethiopia.
There's satellite imagery for the camp.
The recent drone strikes in the.
Hold on. Wait. 1 second, combo. Wait, Travis. You realize that the recent UAV attacks that happened in Khartoum airport and also in surrounding areas have been from Sudan, from Ethiopia, and also, by the way, hold on 1 second. You're saying they're denying that, right? Let me show you this video. Give me a second. Hold on. Wait. Do you know who this man is?
Yeah, that's the leader of Ethiopia.
Ethiopia.
Yeah.
Do you know who the man next to him is?
I can't see anybody.
This guy?
It's too blurry. No, I can't see that. No.
That is Hameti's brother, Abdurrahim Dagalo. Literally, this is on the day where the strikes on Sudan happened. By the way, okay. In the same morning, Abiy Ahmed is in a car with Hameti's brother, Abdurrahim Dagalo, who is the informations commander or something of the RSF.
Okay, but hold on. This is the part. Let me.
Look, there he is. Right?
Hold on.
So he even looks like Abdurrahman.
Wait,
hold on.
No, hold on, guys. This is. Oh man,
he's operations commander. Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if we want to get anywhere in this comment, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because this is clear misinformation, and I'm gonna tell you why.
What's misinformation?
I'm about to tell you. So I am not. Let me be clear. I have no vested interest in protecting Ethiopia. I want to be very clear. I don't know where this came from. I have no vested interest in protecting Ethiopia. If Ethiopia is supporting RSF, they deserve to be condemned. I actually told you that before, Kofi, and I'll say it again. I have no problem condemning Ethiopia. I don't, if y'all want to, where I get irrational on is Rwanda. But anyway, back to this. If Ethiopia is supporting RSF, I disagree. They should be condemned. But hold on, I'm explaining from a factual standpoint. I'm going to tell you the reason why I have a problem when people say that, because as much as I study what's been going on in the African continent, I know what you cannot trust is you cannot trust the UN and you cannot trust Western news sources. I read the Reuters report, right? The Reuters report that claimed to have satellite images. I'm not saying that they're wrong, and I'm not saying that they're false. I also read the countering points that people were saying. And this is where it's like, okay, this is where it gets a little complicated for me. Now, again, let me be clear. I am not saying it's not true. I'm saying,
true, though.
Are you listening to what I'm saying?
I am listening to what you're saying. I'm just saying it is true.
Okay. And
I understand what you're trying to do, and you're trying to muddy the waters by claiming that there could be a counter narrative. No, listen.
Yeah. This is what I'm saying. Y'all just irrational, bro. Y'all irrational.
No, I'm not irrational. Listen, you can't gaslight. Listen, Travis.
This is gaslighting. By telling you a fact,
it's very interesting. No, Travis. Listen, check your misogynoir because it's interesting.
Misogynoir?
Yes. So I'll tell you why, right? Because it's interesting that the word usage that you use.
Talking like
I'm Black.
No, where are you from? Talking about misogynoir.
I'm Eritrean.
You don't use our words on me.
What?
Don't use our word.
Wait, am I not a black woman?
Don't use our word.
Am I not a black woman?
No, because you were gaslighting.
Don't say, dude.
Don't use
Travis. Boy, okay, listen. Are you gonna tell me that me as a black woman that I don't experience misogynoir now?
No, I'm going to say you tried to use that on me when there's nothing like that going on.
Yes, because you just used the word irrational, interestingly, when you didn't use that word to anybody else. Isn't that interesting?
I used it on myself.
No, you did not. No, you did not. I've been paying attention to this conversation.
Hold on.
I have been, listen. I'm going to upload this video, and now you're over-talking me because I was quiet this whole time.
You're a liar. You've been lying this whole time.
Okay, I'm going to just mute you at this point because you are over-talking me, even though I was quiet this whole time. First of all, what you're not going to tell me to do as a black man is you're not going to tell me that I don't experience misogynoir as a black woman. First of all, Travis,
you didn't
understand?
Say that. You're a liar.
Second of all, no, you just said you can't use your my words. Like, are you? Wait, hold on. Was that word coined for you?
Is what I said.
Was that word coined for you, or was that coined for black women?
Is what I said. That's what I'm saying.
You said
you're a liar,
word,
man. You're a liar.
Referring to the word being only for them.
Yes, you said our word.
No. I'll tell you what I meant. So this is the problem. No, this is. Hold on. Go on mute.
You said our word. Did you not?
Travis,
hold on.
Literally called.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you. This is a problem. You just, first of all, you're lying about what happened. First of all, I'm going to see if anybody's going to be on stage. Did y'all not hear me use irrational on me? And then I've said several words to all of the, wait, I'm going to say.
I've not heard it, not even once.
This is the first time you've used the word irrational, and I've been paying attention. I have been paying attention.
Khalid, do you agree?
Who, me? Yes, I totally agree to the fact that you
so I didn't use irrational on me?
No, you did not say irrational
Combo,
to anyone
I didn't use
but
Kobe. Hold on, I just want to
said, okay, by the way, guys, like, I deadass, like, I just recently found out about this word, by the way, guys. I'm really sorry. Yeah, English.
Hold on. Did I use irrational?
He tried to gatekeep that.
You literally said, you do not use our words on me.
Yo, I'm asking you about the irrational. Did I use irrational on me? I'm asking you. Come on, see if you.
No, I didn't hear that.
Yo, bro. Hey,
yeah,
you know what? I see what I'm dealing with. Yo, hey, listen. Look at. Hold on.
No. I want to. Hold on. I want to finish what I was trying to say. I want to finish what I was trying to say actively. Right? You did actively say. Yeah, it's okay. So I want to finish what I was trying to say. Travis, again, stop acting belligerent and stop over talking me. And I did hear you say, "Don't use our words," as if I'm not a black woman. I don't experience misogynoir, as if misogynoir was created for black men or black American women only. That's crazy.
Say that either.
Wait, why did you mean our words then?
I'll tell you. First of all, you can't use a word that you clearly don't know what it means against me when you're improperly using it. Yes, you're improperly using it. Yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
You don't. So you lied and tried to use a buzzword against me.
And now you're trying to mansplain the word misogynoir towards to a black woman.
Are telling you the chat is
now
telling you.
Now you're trying to mansplain it. Got it.
Look at the chat.
What?
All you guys were lying.
Hold on. Can I wait? Hold on. 1 second. Okay. Listen. Let me focus on it. Right? Yes. Travis, thank you so much for mansplaining what Moya Bailey meant by misogynoir.
You're a liar.
Me, this poor Eritrean woman. I'm so uneducated. I know nothing. Thank you very much, Mr. American man. Let's go back to the topic. Right? I'll deal with your American chauvinism later on. Let's go back to the topic, right? So when you look at the Blue Nile state, right? I'll deal with your American chauvinism later on. It's okay. I'm used to it. If we go to the Blue Nile state, right? Hold on. Let me turn off the what's called. The person who's agreeing with you, by the way, was a person who's LARPing as Eritrean earlier on.
No, you're lying. There's still it's like five people.
So let me.
People
So what countries on this side?
Just lie all the time.
What countries on the?
Oh my God!
Okay.
Shut up and let the woman
talk.
What countries on this side?
Pull it out, so I can see. Pull it out. I can't. I don't know. Pull it out.
So this is the Blue Nile state, right?
Chad.
What countries on this side?
That's Chad.
No.
Wait, this is South Sudan. That's Chad. What do you mean? What do you mean now?
This is South Sudan. What's this side?
Ethiopia.
Ethiopia. So can you tell me how the RSF, which has a stronghold here, okay? And then this hold on, this all was controlled specifically by the SAF. This was an SAF stronghold, all of this. The RSF is on the western side and on the triangle side, right? Towards Libya and Chad. And on the Chadian and the Central African Republic border, and from South Sudan as well. Can you tell me why this year then, they all of a sudden were able to take away all this land that is bordered by South Sudan and Ethiopia? Where did they come from? When all of this is SAF land. If they're not coming from, which by the way, they're coming from Asosa, okay? This is the area that they're coming from. And the UAE flights are also going here. And the strikes on Khartoum and Durman and all these stuffs have
what's the source, by the way?
Have airlifted. This is Vista Maps. It shows like the updates on which towns have been taken, which towns have not been taken. So the flights, by the way, the UAVs airlifted from Bahar Dar Airport, I think, which is also in Ethiopia on this side, right? So which by the way, the camps that we were talking about are in this area as well, the Beni Shangul area. So if you're saying that they're not active here, how were they able to take, like, militarily to me just doesn't make sense as to how they were able to take this land that is surrounded by SAF land.
Yo, look, Covey, I don't know what you think you're doing right here. I'm not denying that could be the case. What I am,
it's not about could be the case.
Yo, hold on. See, this is the problem. Okay. See, I'm not like you guys, just a bunch of online activists.
I'm not an online, respectfully, I'm not listen, Travis, you are talking to people who are from the global south. Combo and Khalid were born and raised in Sudan. I am an Eritrean woman. Listen, Travis, respectfully, this is why I'm saying your American chauvinism is irritating me. Okay? We're not, listen, we have families back home. In Eritrea, I have family back home. I'm worried about what's happening in the Horn. Combo and Khalid were on the ground, okay? They both experienced the Sudanese revolution firsthand. Khalid was there when the genocide started firsthand. You don't know what any of these people have experienced. So for you to sit there from the comfort of your own fucking home as an American man with your American and Western privilege to tell people, the two people who are still in the global fucking South, that they're armchair activists when you're fucking sitting from the comfort of your own fucking home. You're not in the global South at the end of the day. You're not the one who's actively losing family in the global South. You did not actively experience the genocide.
Kobe, where do you live at?
So, Travis.
Where do you live at?
Travis. Combo.
Live in the West.
Travis. Combo and Khalid are still in the global. Travis. This is the issue as to why I have fake this is the issue as to like that I have with fake Pan-Africanists online. The issue that I have with fake Pan-Africanists online, especially Western ones, is they try to force their Western perspective onto people in the global South. Both Combo and Khalid are still in Africa. They're still on the African fucking continent.
You're not. You just...
Yet I'm not the one over-talking them. I am not the one over-talking them, but you are, Travis. I wasn't the one over-talking these two men who were born and raised in Sudan, who are still in fucking Africa, who don't have your fucking privilege. Travis.
Not Arab supremacists, and we all heard it.
I don't give a fuck. You're pro Paul Kagame. Stop pretending like you care about black people when you literally support a man who's an ally of the UAE. Your black king loves Arab supremacists like the UAE. Don't fucking go there, Travis. Your pro-black Pan-African king is pro the UAE. Don't make me get the photos. Don't make me get the photos of him with his UAE daddies. Okay, the UAE are the ultimate Arab supremacists, and your supposed Pan-African black daddy Paul Kagame literally is a slave to the UAE currently. Don't go there. Don't pretend like you're pro-black when you support a man who booty claps for your shuyukh. Okay, I've been actively patient with you, but at this point, I'm actually getting really irritated with you. Your black king is a man who's selling out his own fucking people and selling it out to the UAE. Don't sit here and pretend like you're pro-black, okay? Don't sit here and pretend like you're pro-black. Is this your black king? That's your black king? That's your black king? This man? Are you telling me the UAE doesn't support Arab supremacy? The same fucking UAE that is funding the FLA and JNIM in Mali? The same UAE that is supporting the FLA that is actively, literally trying to separate and create Azawid in northern Mali? The same JNIM that is linked to ISIS and Al-Qaeda? The same UAE that is Arab supremacist? You're telling me that this is a black king, but he booty claps for the top G Arab supremacists? Get the fuck out of here. You sit here pretending as if you are pro-black, you're pan-African, but for some reason you love the countries that are pro-UAE. Make that make fucking sense. How do you sit here and you support propaganda that benefits the RSF, you support Ethiopia, and you support Rwanda? Plot twist, 3 of these entities are pro-UAE. How the fuck do I know you're not getting paid? Genuine question, Travis. How the fuck do I know what I'm talking to? I'm not talking to an infiltrator. You're sitting here pretending as if you're a pan-African, pro-black, my Nubian queen, grand rising, Dr. Umar of TikTok, right? But you sit here and you support Paul Kagame, who is close to the UAE? That's your king? This is your king? This is your king? The man who's so fucking happy sitting to his next to his Arab daddy? That is your king? Please, listen. Let me find a man who looks at me the way that Paul Kagame looks at Mohammed bin Zayed. He looks like he's in love with him. Get the fuck out of here. Ladies, find you a man who looks at you like Paul Kagame looks at Mohammed bin Zayed, okay? This man is clearly in love with him. And you're gonna tell me that this is a pan-African, pro-black queen when the greatest threat currently to the African continent is the UAE. Goddess Ayana, if you think I'm dragging you, get the fuck out of my live at this point. Get the fuck out of my live at this point.
Anyone who disagree can also come up and debate instead of just commenting.
You're telling me.
Have anything to say.
Yeah. So you're telling me the same UAE, right? Hold on. The same UAE that has 50 companies currently active in Africa? The same UAE that has 50 companies that are investing in energy security, in real estate, in infrastructure. The same UAE that for some reason started deeply embedding itself on the African continent in 1976 in food security. 1970s, by the way, that's like 5 years after they became a country. Why the fuck did the UAE start investing in Africa 5 years after they became a country in food security? Why the hell does the UAE own 90% of like stake in a port in Djibouti? Can you tell me that? If you're supposed Pan-African, but you don't think that the UAE is the #1 danger to Africa currently, then you're not Pan-African. You cannot be Pan-African and think that the UAE is not the #1 danger to Africa currently.
What was that weird, soft, and straight up defense for Ethiopia? He was doing like saying this misinformation. Why did he say that it's misinformation?
Bro, not just
he always
that,
defends Ethiopia.
combo. Not just
My
that.
God.
Like he boiled down our identity. He boiled down to our whole identity as Northern Sudanese folks as to, oh, you guys are Arab supremacists. You guys are basically we just got invaded. That's what the whole
Wait, hold
idea
on. Chat. How nice was I to Travis the whole time? Goddess Ayana girl.
Allah, you were
I
nice.
don't like, listen, I don't like beefing with other black women, okay? But you're irritating my soul. To the chat who was here the whole time, how nice was I to Travis? How many times did I even interrupt Combo and Khalid and Wavy and told them to let Travis finish talking? There are multiple times where I disagreed with him, but I kept quiet, I stayed on mute, and I let Combo and Khalid speak. So don't you fucking dare come here to my live and tell me that I'm disrespectful when I was nice to him, even while he was sitting there saying that he has, like, sympathizes with Haile Selassie. The same man who genocided my people, right? The same man who genocided with my people, this guy came up here and said he sympathized with him. But I didn't crash out on him. I just let it happen.
Not the people here like making a stand like we're defending a leader here. No one here is defending or riding hard for a leader. Because everyone here know leadership is not perfect or corrupt in every situation, or like most of the situation in the African continent. He is the person though who is riding hard for Kagame. He is the person who riding hard for these specific leaders. And right now throwing accusation.
I could easily say he's the Arab supremacist for supporting countries that are booty clapping for Arabs. I don't know, Ethiopia is currently booty clapping for Arabs. Rwanda is currently booty clapping for Arabs. So why do you support them?
Yeah. And again, for everyone who's listening, when I was speaking to him earlier...
Wait, I'm so sorry. God United, keep Paul Kagame out of your... Make me. What are you gonna do, tough guy? I'm scared. Continue, Combo.
He might report you. Watch out.
How? Make me stop talking about...
Like I said, he create a character. I'm someone who's literally my passport is fucking blacklisted by the fucking government, bro. It's weird. Like, what the fuck? I keep telling him, stop creating a person, like a character, and make that character the person that you're debating with. Like, yani. He don't even about Arkoman now. He don't even know about the rebel groups in Sudan. You know the guy who was talking about the Khalid Harir. You know where did he start his rebellion, by the way, Samir and Khalid? You know that this guy started his rebellion. He's in Kordofan, okay? But you know he started his rebellion. Wait. You know he started his rebellion with the people in the east. He started his rebellion with the people in the east of Sudan, the people that people from the outside claim as Arab, people who come here and lump them and be like all the northerners, you know, people of the east. You know, these people, he started his rebellion with them because again he doesn't understand the nuances of Sudan. He doesn't. No. Wait, they said they know anyone. They only hear me. ما سامع انكم انتوا خالد. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Can you call all of us Arab suppressors? No, guys, for everyone. Kovi is on teacup. Kovi is on pause. Khalid and Samir are talking right now, but apparently only people can hear me. But yeah, like Kovi is on pause right now, so it's probably a glitch. So make sure to stay. Yeah. She's still. No, that's not the thing. people sound, people sound like they feel like they're. Yeah, the thing. No, it's a whole different conversation. It's the thing is, yani, from the beginning, I was telling him about the evolving dynamic of what's happening, and that's why I always say the brutal genocide that you've seen happening in Al Fashir was being fueled by Arab supremacists because the foundation of the RSF are Arab supremacists, are people with Arab supremacy. That's why it fueled. Yeah, I know. But that what I was telling, what was I saying? Yeah.
You're not calling him back, and he's wondering what happened.